Hello everyone and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt. Kind of miss the sushi base already, I'm not even gonna lie. How's everyone doing? We're doing a Maze World still. Still, this is the second session, it's not like we've done a lot. So, last session we went out for a big drive looking for what's around, and we found some tin and we found some resources and, we found some stuff. What we didn't find is probably not that big a deal. We found a lot of coal. Um, and yeah, that's where we're at right now. So we've got to find some oil. We haven't found any of that. Well, we have found some of that, but it's very far away. But we'll see how we go. So, where do I want to start off today? First off, I wanted to tell a story because I thought this was a pretty fun story, and I've been talking about it in my Discord. But one of my sushi belt videos got like 10 to 20 times the amount of views it would normally get at that time, and I thought that's very strange. So this is on YouTube. So hi everyone at YouTube, how you doing? Hey Wes. And so I was looking into the meta of it, and it was like it was all coming from Facebook. I'm like, that's really strange. So I just Google, go into Facebook, and like search for Factorio. There's a Factorio group, and someone posted one of my spinning bases on there, and I was like, oh, neat. So basically, a bunch of people coming in through there. Everyone's pretty positive, if not somewhat confused, which I respect that logic. And yeah, so that was fun. And then I posted it to the Discord, and Tara was like, hey, someone was talking about you in space exploration with your dumb shit. I was like, hell yeah, talk about my dumb shit. So, anyway, that's about all the news I've got. I was pretty excited about that. So, what are we doing? Well, we've got to probably start thinking about doing more circuits today. So that's what we're going to do today. I think we also need to... No, we've got miners ready. But yeah, I was really excited people were talking about this stuff. Like, it's exciting to see numbers going up, you know? I don't think it's really necessarily a surprise, but, it was fun. So for the person that shared that, thank you very much. I don't know if you're still watching, but if you are, thank you. And if you're not, that's cool too. Thank you, all the same. Thank you to, I'm gonna name and shame because that's how you do it in life. Turns out Discord doesn't even open on my PC automatically, despite the fact I told it to. I feel like that base should actually be on r/Factorio. No, you don't have to watch me. Absolutely not. No one has to watch me. If you don't watch me, do I still stream? Absolutely yes. No one. I'm not like some sort of demon jailer who says you must watch me for your soul. That's my demon jailer voice, apparently. No one has to watch me if they don't want to. Don the mask. Well, we can absolutely don the mask. But before I do, and we will just in a second, I want to give a couple of shout outs just to people who I saw that were getting some sort of numbers. And unfortunately, this name looks Indonesian. Famchon Hung. I apologize. I've butchered that name more than I butcher most people's names. And of course, who was the other guy? Skrizilek, who also has been on the channel before. You want a cat cam? Alright, then we'll get the cat cam going for you, Wes. Someone asked, am I the only one playing Factorio at 3:30? You don't enter a bar and ask if you're the only one thirsty. I think, do people even go to a bar because they're thirsty? I thought people just went to a bar because they want companionship, not in the sexual kind, but maybe in the sexual kind. And alcohol. I thought that's how it worked. I don't know, I don't really go to bars. And when I do, I have my signature drink. Which is, if I have to get a mixed drink, I go to the bartender and I say, okay, I don't know what I want, I don't know alcohol, give me what a 16-year-old girl will drink. And they give me something very fruity and very sweet with 2 umbrellas in it, and it's pink colored usually. And they're like, is this what you wanted? And I'm like, hell yeah, that's what I wanted. So we're just going to clear out some trees. I'm not sure why, but we're doing it. But yeah, that's usually what I want, because I don't like alcohol very much. So that's fine, Bloody trees. You know what, that's enough trees being cut down for now. I think there's more trees down there anyway. So, what we need to do is need to start... Do we even need this tin? Okay, let's actually work this out. We're working on trains. We are working on trains. I don't really know what we're doing. I haven't really done a lot of planning for today, I'm afraid. Usually I like to do a little bit more planning than what I've done this time. So let's just fill up a box of those so we can get some trains. And also we need to get rails. As a joke that I like to make a lot, I do need to get railed. Ha 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 ha! It's funny every time. It's not really, but I say it is. Maybe one day it will be funny. It will never be funny. Okay. So, I actually kind of feel like building the circuits further away would be better. Maybe I should build a tank. Tank might be more useful, and then we can deal with these biters and build further out. Because I feel if we're going to be building circuits, somewhere near the middle might be more useful. Okay, but focus. Just for once in your gosh darn life, Seif, focus. Stone, steel, iron sticks. Okay. We don't actually make anything that has long arms. Oh, because long arm inserters aren't a thing. I keep forgetting that. Ah, life is good. That's the wrong one. No, that's right. I love long inserters. They're so good, and I'm so freaking happy they exist. Doot doot. Okay, we need stone as well. That was my song called I Love Long Arm Inserters. You should be able to find it on Spotify tomorrow. So, please be streaming that because if I don't get 3 streams on that by the end of the day, I will be forced to eat a kidney. Not my kidney, just, a kidney. And let me just tell you, the person whose kidney it is, not keen on that idea. I am making shit up, of course. I'm not eating a kidney. For various reasons. One, I don't even need to give reasons why I'm not eating a kidney. Screw you. It's my decision. The thing I'm going to start doing, have a post office box so people can send me their kidneys so I'll eat them. God, that's horrific. No. Pretty sure the post wouldn't allow that anyway, so I'm probably safe on that one. Alright, so let's get railed. And yeah. So that's all coming through. Very nice, very nice. What do we need for a locomotive? Well, actually, the thing that I was really wanting was also a tank. So we need more basic circuit boards, which we kind of saw that one coming. Maybe we'll build them down here. So what do we need for a tank? Because tanks are very good at early level. We don't necessarily need to destroy anything. You just need to run into them. Oh, nope, never mind. We're not building tanks. Tanks are impossible. Or implausible at the very least. What we could do is build slightly better bullets. And then drive around in a car and hopefully deal with it that way. That might work. Steel and iron. Okay. If I can at least shut this down and build sort of over here-ish, I'd be a lot happier. I don't need to build right next to this lead, but I do not want to build where I'm planning to at the moment. So... Car. Oh yeah, we need cliff explosives too, didn't we? Because the car can't go that way. It runs out of stuff. You never want to run out of stuff. That's called just logic. Never want to run out of stuff. Well, anyway, let's take the car out for a drive for a little bit. Because I think it's very important where we place these early electric circuits. When oil scanning's done, if we can build longer electric poles, that'd be nice. And then also start thinking how we're going to build cliff explosives, which let's do that now. We're going to require a few things. That's okay. That's life. Life does require a few things sometimes. There's no way in hell we've got enough ammo for this. Maybe we just leave the car there for the moment. Okay, we'll come back to that car. Maybe what we need to actually start doing is start putting things in the order of what we want. So these objects are things that I do want to build towards. Sulfur we should be able to have the tech for. Need the nickel for that. Okay. And also the car is probably gone the wrong way for that. That's okay. We can get the car back. It's not a problem. We're just walking back because I can't be bothered picking up the car. Honestly, bad decision all around. And I want to see stuff in my life, so I'm taking the mask off. I'm trying so hard not to say, oh, it's really bright. Because I say it every single time. And honestly, it's becoming a meme in my own head now. Which, you know, you never want to be a meme in your own head. It's just gone too far when that happens. Okay. So the only way we might be able to get sulfur without oil... Oh, actually, hang on. Wasn't oil supposed to appear somewhere? Oh, it did. Okay, so all it showed is oil isn't that close. So in other words, yeah, we do need to create sulfur using nickel, which is confusing, but okay. It's just what you need to do, I suppose. I mean, it's doable. It's just weird. Yeah. So I was talking to my cousin today. We are working on some new emotes. I say we as if I'm doing something. I'm just paying the money. So some new emotes are being created. 2 new ones are in the works. And I'm very excited for how they're looking. So I hope to show those with you maybe next week. So get subscribers, get pumped for that because I'm pretty pumped about it. And I think they're emotes that we need. You know, they're not going to be generic emotes that work everywhere, but they're going to be emotes that work here, and I think that's fine. So I've seen the sketch of the first one. It's looking adorbs. Thank you. It's looking pretty adorbs, so I'm pretty happy with this. Oh, gosh, this gun does not... This is not super great. We might need more ammo being constructed than this. Like, we might actually need to mass produce ammo, because that's never going to go very far. You have all the emotes you already need? I think you're wrong. You don't know it yet, but you are wrong. I appreciate it, though. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, God. It's happening again. Anyway. This is not Mobile Factory. No, I'm sorry. I know. A rip emote? You know what? I didn't even think of a rip emote. Yeah, maybe I should have done that. Abuelita, you're right. I got lured in by the ruinous powers. People were like, "Ooh, but what if something else?" And I got confused looking at Mobile Factory. I'm sorry. I'm the worst. I know. I looked at Mobile Factory and I didn't quite understand how it worked, and then I got scared and ran away. There's no real excuse for that, of course, but what happened? So I just lost a bunch of stuff that I probably need to go and collect very, very soon. Shoot, that's kind of a pain. Yeah, Ripper mode is not it. But there is another character coming along. Not just the cat, there's going to be another character. So I'm sure with that you can probably all figure out what the character's going to be. But it's a new design. And I'm pretty excited. That's the only thing I've seen so far is the new design for the new character. And it's looking adorbs. Okay. So we need bullets. We need them better. Iron, steel, copper. Okay, well... yeah, we need to go and get that stuff. Iron, steel, copper. Well, if you put it right here, actually can make all of that stuff on its own. So, yeah. Okay, make bullet, please. I need bullets. I also need electric poles, which I clearly don't have, and I don't think I've really got any easy way. Oh, yes, I do. Because we do make wood. I'm legitimately surprised about that. Okay. This is not going to be a long-lasting thing. This is a temporary measure while we clear out the natives a little bit. Once the natives have been dealt with to some degree, we will bust a lot of this is going to get busted down once we're in a better place. And by that I mean not being killed by biters. What keyboard am I on? What keyboard do I use? I'm using a Corsair keyboard, I believe. I don't know what particular model it is. Why? Is that the answer to the question? I don't actually know. But yeah, it's like a Corsair RGB one. I like it. It does keyboardy things. I'm not really a keyboard nerd. Like I don't do the switches and the what is it called? I don't know. The switches and the mechanical keyboard. That's the one. I mean they're nice, I guess, but I just don't use them. What I need to do is probably hand make some as well. Ah, you're a keyboard geek. That makes sense. Yeah, it's just like a Corsair. Let's see. No, it's not even a Corsair. Sorry, it's a Razer. Razer Synosa V2. That's what I'm running. I don't know. I didn't really want a loud keyboard while doing this because I feel like it can be distracting. But then, of course, that's what some people like. So, you don't really win that one, do you? Okay. Let's see if we can get my body back. I got some friends that are keyboard geeks, and they seem like they're having a good time. No, just keyboards mean to an end for me, unfortunately. I know that might be heresy in your line of thinking, but... Okay, how do we feel? Are we going to get my body? Oh, there's my body. It's miles away. Easily. Can I have my body back, please? Thank you. Okay. Do we dare go for another little bit? This is not working. But I really need that nickel. If I don't have that nickel, then... Oh, not again! Are you serious? Okay, I think I at least survived this time. Yeah. And at least my keyboard glows red when I'm injured. That's fun, I suppose. Well, at the moment the kill to death ratio is for every car that dies, I destroy one of their bases. So at this rate, there's a lot of cars that need to die apparently. Not great. It's not a great ratio. But really until we get that sulfur from the nickel, we're not really going to be making a lot. Can run over biters in a car, I guess, but that doesn't do that much damage, does it? And then we use hydrogen to make... Okay. Electrolyze. Oh, wait, they don't need... Okay, they don't need oil... Oh, sorry, coal to make their dark work. Okay. So, let's make another car. Could also just take a bunch of grenades. That's probably going to be helpful. Do I make grenades? Look, I see no reason why grenades would harm me. I mean, aside from the fact that grenades are quite harmful if you mess them up. I know that logic. I get it. I hate fighting biters in this game. It's just not fun. That's alright. Probably actually also put some things in the box. Quite frankly, I don't need those. Probably don't need to carry around those either. So let's just put some things away that we definitely do not need no matter where we're going. We've got another car. That's delightful. For a moment there I couldn't find it, but I found it in the end. That's what matters. Alright, car. I got a good feeling about this car. This is the third expedition to try and get rid of the biters. Can I throw grenades from the car? Oh. Okay, so we got 6 grenades. We wasted one to test them. It's called a training grenade. Training grenades are very common in warfare. Like, very, very common. Like, people use them all the time. So if we hold space and also... Okay, well, we're going to do that right now, are we? Okay, that's fun. What else do we potentially need? Better turrets. Well, yeah, maybe. Signals? You know what? Signals is probably super important. You're not going to trick me this time. I am immediately going to be tricked, aren't I? Oh no, the worst thing is a hair in my mouth. You know that feeling we got a hairy mouth, but... Okay, I got it. Ooh, that was stressful. Like a hair in your mouth, but there's nothing you can do about it. You're just like, well, what do I do now? There's that rock again. Get rid of that tree. Can we get rid of that tree, please? I think that tree's killed me before. Ah! What the hell? Okay, well, we survived again. We lost another car. This is taking a while, I'm sorry. Almost enough that maybe we should just build gun turrets and just place them up there so that way we get a little bit more leeway. This is stupid. I imagine like if the base had an AI, the base AI would be like, SeiferKatt, I see you have returned without your car. Have you defeated the biters? Get me another car. Okay, so is that a no? Look, you can read that however you like. I see, you are a failure. That's how the computer talks to me in my head. That's how my head talks to me in my head, so that's probably not great. Oh well. Beep boop, you have failed again. Pathetic. Alright, and some iron plates. Okay, well, we got more ammo. We got more... We take a second car. You know, here's the new trick. You take a second car, so that way if your first car explodes, you can drive it back. Genius. I'm so smart. Anyway. Anyway, I'm just going to run into things as I drive. The important thing is I think each run is going slightly better than the last because they are losing structures. So it'll be okay. We will get this. This will be the one. I was looking at chat. This will be the one. If anyone is to doubt, now is your chance. Oh yeah, that bite us. That spit really hurts, doesn't it? Oh gosh, no, no! I don't have words. I have no words other than failure. Okay, so the biters are too strong for me. I think we can all see that right now. Um, Rip indeed. Still in the meeting, you saw that? Yeah, I know. Everyone saw that. I'm just really bad at fighting biters. This is probably why I just turn biters off most times, but I was like, no, this time it's going to be fun to have biters on. What have I died? 4 times now? 3 times now? I've lost count. It's not good. We can't get sulfur until we get rid of those biters, though. That's the problem. Do we just build grenades? Maybe. Science? Okay, what do we need for military science? We're making those. Walls are fairly easy to make, and grenades are fairly easy to make. So, what would military science actually give us? Maybe that's the real question we have to ask ourselves. Where the hell is military science? That's probably the next real question. Military science, there we go. It'll give us rocketry. I mean, we need to do that eventually anyway, I suppose. Sniper turrets. I mean, what, beat them with long-range turrets? It's actually not a terrible idea. Yes, beat the oh, I see the mistake I've made. I'm trying to defeat the biters using biter technology, which is running and screaming. Where really I should be using human technology, which is standing and screaming. One thing I know about war is a lot of screaming going on there. There's not really much you can do about that. That's just warfare for you. Also, that second car we built, that's gone. That's up there somewhere. We don't ask questions about what happened to that car. Okay. So we now do this using human technology. Brilliant. So we want to take that coal further up, I suppose. Oh, this is the worst. I really want to start building some actual things, but it's like until I get out of this place, I'm kind of stuck a little bit. No, I mean, I'm not that totally stuck. I can leave, of course. The biters aren't going to stop me, but I don't want to go too far because then the biters will start stopping me. And you know what they say, never start stopping. Probably what they say. So we can build another car. That's always a good start. Do we consider military science? I mean, military science... What is better with these? Damage bonus, range is 19. What is the range of a big old worm? Probably enough that I don't want to deal with that. Small worms, though. It's a small worm, after all. It's a small, small worm. Okay, so let's have a look at those sniper turrets, just for curiosity's sake. 25. It's doable. It's a small worm after... Okay, we're not doing that. Small, small worm. Now, this part of the base, I know, it's really quite disgusting. This is not how I want to build my base. I would like to build my base outside of here, but I can't really go so far until I get the sulfuric acid. And I can't get the sulfuric acid until I get the nickel, and I can't get the nickel until I beat the worms. It's kind of a shitty it's not a catch-22, but I don't like it's shitty. That's what it is. It's just generally shitty. So we are going to kind of handcraft weapons technology for the moment. I'm not happy about it, but oh wait, we have built that. Okay. Greenhouse? No, grenade. So we're going to hand feed this for the moment. I'm not, as I said, happy about it at all, but I just want to leave. Nope, not what I needed. I needed black science. Thank you very much. Also known as military science. Now, thankfully, I think once we put the things in there, we'll probably be away and swinging pretty quickly. Maybe I shouldn't use the phrase away and swinging. That sounds like I'm doing something very different. So how many do we need? We need 25, and then we need to start collecting everything for the sniper turrets, which shouldn't take too long, I hope. And then hopefully, if we can get this part destroyed, then we can move south a little bit. If I can get, say, a blockade here, or maybe here, I would be pretty damn happy. Then we can get our sulfur. Well, I'm not getting a blockade there yet. Number one priority is still get the nickel so I can make the sulfur, because I can't really do anything with trains until that happens. So we just keep on crafting, and hopefully one day we'll get there. Part of me wants to take the car out for a ride, and the other part of me goes, no, that's called suicide. We're not doing that a third time, fourth time. I've lost track of how many times I've actually made that mistake now. More than I care to admit, that's the real problem. Welcome back, Veldek. Short meeting today. But yeah, we can't keep doing this. We need to... So let's try the sniper turret. I think it's pretty good things. Oh yeah, that can happen. Boss isn't around, meeting real quick. And we're going to put, say, this here. Actually, like that. Nope, that's not going to be very good. I don't know what we're doing. I've lost all meaning in my life now. Okay. So, this little space. I know I can build bigger, but I don't want to build bigger. Yet. Once I get my trains working, then we have a lot more space to work with. Oh, you want more walls than what you're getting. Okay, well, that's probably the real problem. Yeah, so I almost got attacked by someone today, so that was fun. I was walking down the street and there was a guy like who looked homeless or drugged out or both. I don't know. But he was sort of stumbling around and like flicking his jumper or jersey, whatever you want to call it, around. And I just sort of glanced at him and I looked in his eyes and he just looked angry. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to look down and keep walking. I'm going to mind my own business. And he kept walking, and then we saw him like absolutely shove a guy, like full on shove a guy. And I was like, ah, okay. Yeah, I don't want to be involved in that. So I was like, no, not today. I do not wish to fight a man today. I would probably not win. Limit those bullets as well. So yeah, that was my excitement for the day. Just seeing that happen, I was like, no, not today. No fights for Seif today. I mean, aside from the biters, but he wasn't a biter. He was just a little bit, methed out probably. So yeah, it was a bit scary, but end of the day, got out okay, so I guess it's all right. But I guess everyone has those problems around the world. You see people like a little bit stoned out of their mind, and you just let them go. Just let them go. Police are probably called, I guess. I don't know, but I was not getting involved. I was just like, okay, you do you, buddy. You seem like you're having a bad day, and I'm not gonna make my day worse because of it. 'Cause I don't want to fight. Yeah, that's something you got to be careful of sometimes when you're in a city. You got to make sure that. What do I think of a challenge where every item must pass through a player's or train's inventory before it's used? Now, uh, so what, all belts also have to go through? Or you mean like literally every item? So, are you talking about placeables or literally everything? I guess if it's going through placeables, it's got to be in a player's inventory anyway, doesn't it? Yeah, look, I'd be keen on that. That'd be fun. I don't know if I want to do it, but it would be an interesting challenge. It'd be pretty cursed, and you know what? I'm rather fond of a cursed build these days. I'm rather partial to just absolute, abominations that were not meant for God nor man. So yeah, I approve. Okay, so hopefully these sniper turrets actually do help. I'm really not sure how many of them I'm planning to build, but we'll see what happens. I think we've probably got enough science to start building them in a moment. I think we're just waiting for the last little bit to be finished. And then sniper turrets with their longer range should hopefully... Are plasma turrets in this? That's a thought. I mean, there's no way in hell I'm going to have the technology for them yet, but they are indeed. They require a lot more tech than I have. I could also try to make a base 1k or 2k science per minute. Nah, you know what? That's not cursed. That just seems like a regular run. And I don't really want to do that. I mean, I appreciate people who do. Yeah, exactly. Let's just add more numbers. And I've added numbers before. And they're fine. I mean, I think Wes was going to do that anyway, and I don't want to steal his thunder. What is going on? Oh, Uber Eats wants to tell me about some great new thing I don't give a shit about. Thanks, Uber Eats. I hate to tell you, but I don't give a shit. I don't hate to tell them that. It's difficult to make mega bases. I'm sure it is. Like I've got no doubt that it's difficult to make a mega base. I just doubt whether I want to do it. Okay, this is kind of stupid, but I don't. Okay, here's how we'll do this. Okay, drop that. Can you pick up from there? No. I don't know what's happening here anymore. I've lost control of my mind. That one train, yeah, that is still a good idea, but I just don't know if I have the engineering ability to do it. I know this is bad. I know I don't like it either, but I just need it done. So we're daisy chaining things because I don't want to. Yeah, bots cheat everything. That's the thing you gotta be careful with bots. If you're not careful, they will cheat the fun out of the game. And I don't want to do that. Yeah, I guess. But I mean, the problem with backseating in Factorio is you start getting a little bit of a situation where everyone, like, Factorio, it's a game with no real right or wrong answer. I mean, I'll rephrase that. There's clearly a wrong answer, but there's no real right answer, especially when you're trying to be wrong. Also, it's a lot of manual intervention, then in some ways you're also kind of like, I don't know, it's just a lot of work from the player. So I assume this takes regular bullets, right? It does. Okay, well, we'll build a few more of those. Fluid wagon, yeah, we need that. I know that. So build another sniper turret and we'll grab those other turrets and we'll see what we can do with them, shall we? Live stream from Steve's 10k hike. I don't know if I would have the bandwidth for that. Like, mobile data is really expensive. And that would be a lot. And I don't curse, I just walk sullenly and, like, angrily. It wouldn't be cursed, it would just be, imagine a man walking and being mad at life. Not at the start. At the start, I'm pretty chipper. Got a bag full of, I got a backpack full of chips, and I am excited because I'm going to eat those chips later. But then as time goes by, the chips start running out, and that's when the chips really come down. Okay, guys, you're with me. Data's expensive there too. Yeah, well, see then. Yeah, I don't really want to do things with it that cost expensive data. The channel is not quite big enough to be able to do that. And given the fact that it's definitely not quite on brand, it's even more reason not to do it. What is the range of these? 30. Oh, God. We're going to need repair packs to do this well. Which we don't have any. Okay, well, that's fine and dandy. Okay, well, here's the real plan then. You do this. Right? And then you leapfrog them up. That's pretty good. That's a good deal. Okay, I don't quite know what I'm doing there. So let's just... Well, hang on. We know that they won't attack... Oh, shoot, 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 shoot. Okay. I panicked, but it's okay. It's okay to panic. Okay, I'm panicking again. Oh god, go back, go back, go back. Okay. If I'm ever in the San Francisco Bay Area, it's... San Francisco's a little bit far away from me, but I'll keep that in mind. Okay. Some progress is being made. And then we put the sniper turrets. Oh, you see that? It turned like it was excited. It was ready for combat. Okay. Progress. Slow wall of turrets. That's the plan. That'll do it. Oh, not that one though. Okay, then we go like... Pick it up before it gets hit. Okay. Damage is being done. Have I chosen a game for tomorrow? Yeah, I think I'm doing... I thought I'd play the opposite of Factorio. In a game where I make messes, I thought I'd play... what's that game? The game with the cleaning and the power blasting. Can't remember what it's called. Power Wash Simulator. Because, you know, it seems like fun, and it's the most opposite game I can think of. Okay, I really need you to destroy that, please. Really not happening. Okay, maybe I need to go and finish it off. I did the job. Yeah, I thought I'd give Power Wash Simulator a go because I thought it would be like a nice chill, sort of chill stream. And I thought, you know, people have mentioned it, and I've watched people playing it, and it seems like it'll be a good time. So that's what we're doing. Fortnite was an option. Fortnite was an option, yeah. I acknowledge Fortnite was mentioned as well. But at that point, I feel like I'm just playing a game that I wouldn't probably enjoy, and I don't know if there's entertainment in that. Probably some, but I don't know. I feel like there wouldn't be that much entertainment in just play a game that Steve doesn't enjoy. And I generally want to. Generally, I want to play games that I enjoy because that way, you know, people probably get some enjoyment out of watching. So people like watching people like things, I think. I could be wrong on that one, of course, but generally that's my understanding. And I mean, I have no idea about anything to do with Fortnite. Like, I've never played it. And yeah, I mean, then what am I doing, right? I'm just playing a game that people like just so I can shit talk it. I mean, that's not who I am. You know, maybe not shit talk. Shit talk might be the wrong phrase, but I'm playing a game that people like and really enjoy so I can what? Say they're wrong? I mean, woo. Bold move. Shitty move. So no, I won't be doing that. I mean, maybe saying it's shit is wrong, is a bit incorrect, because I mean, I know people like it. But what's the point of just playing a game that I don't want to play? Whereas Power Wash Simulator is a game I do want to play. I love washing things. Oh, that's not true, I don't love washing things. But I love pretending that I like washing things. Okay, pick that up. I think we're now at the point where we can probably take the car to deal with it. Valdek, your option probably looks like a good one as well, but we're going to take the car. Although let's try this. Okay, can you just... Okay, cool. We've put all the bullets in one place. Still... Oh, I've got no bullets in the car. Okay, so my car is almost destroyed. But... Oh god, what am I doing? I'm panicking. I gotta stop that. Honestly, it looks like it was a big waste, but that was about as well as we could have hoped. The car is almost destroyed. I don't want to bring that back out again. Bullets, we have misplaced a lot of them, probably destroyed. There is one nest left. Look, it hasn't gone great, but we're almost done. And we could just build a bunch of sniper turrets now, because I'm sure we've assembled a bunch of them, and just go straight line, guns, win. I think it's... Also, my car is so going to die running through these trees if I keep going. But yeah, Power Wash Simulator. It looks like a fun game, and it's, you know, as April Foolsy as it gets, it's just, oh, it's the opposite of Factorio. He doesn't make a mess, he cleans it. And I thought, you know, Bob says cheaty weapons. Well, I wish I saw them, because I'm not seeing any cheaty weapons right now. I'm just seeing death. My death. And I'm not super fan of anything that's going on right now, actually. I kind of wanted to be doing a lot more building today than has actually been happening. That's okay, though. Okay, 13 sniper turrets. That should help. Help with what? I don't really know. Yeah, no cheaty weapons yet, but we'll get there. We will get there. At least science and Bob's is easier than, like, C block, so... You know, I'll take my wins where I can. I mean, I guess it was probably an Angels thing that made those things difficult, logically speaking. Damn it, that's all the bullets in one place. Okay, there we go. Deal with it, please. Okay. We won with minimal casualties. I think I've heard about Mount Diablo. That's, if I remember rightly, watching about a video about it, that's where the name Diablo got it, the video game Diablo got its name from, right? I mean, I think it's a good part. People should walk the top. Yeah, but Veldek, you enjoy walking. You're crazy. You're so crazy, man. Okay. We got through it with no casualties. Good job, everyone. Really proud of everyone involved. I like these little alien artifacts. They're so small. They're smiling cute. Yeah. You tell Veldek the truth that you're not dealing with those lies. Oh, finish researching lubricant. Always good. Heavy armor. That'll be done very quickly. The Instagram hikers. Yeah, I believe you did, but I'm struggling to remember. I mean, there was like a scandal the other day in New Zealand where it was like a track and like one of the Department of Conservation rangers came across people filming a porn shoot on the track. And I don't know if it was actually a porn shoot, but they were definitely filming some people doing porn related activities. Um, and they were not super happy about that, which I don't know why. I mean, that's just a setup at that point, isn't it? Anyway, that's gross. I'm sorry. Can we get some power poles? Electric. What are these called? There we go. Android distribution. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start considering people who drive the car halfway up the hill as much as it allowed them. Oh yeah, I can imagine a lot of people doing that. I mean, and there's a lot of places like that in New Zealand as well that you can do that. Go hiking in high heels. I mean, I don't get it. That I don't get. Okay, we need a train, also known as a locomotive. Yes, they are called that. Basic electric boards. Ah, shoot. That's not these ones, is it? Not. What was the other thing we needed for basic electric boards? Something else. Solder. Okay. Instagram hikers. Yeah, absolutely. Where do we get our solder from? I know we make it somewhere. In the old solder mines. Oh yeah, we do it up here. Can we get my locomotive now? We can. Okay. Here we go, guys. We're getting somewhere in life. You know, I'm as surprised as you. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start off and we're just immediately going to go to 3s. Like, if we're going to build a train, we make it 3. Now, my plan is, normally I'm going to hug the left, or hug one of the walls. I don't quite know how I'm going to do this just yet, but for now, this one's going to be like that. Right? And then next to it, like with a gap of enough for a big electric pole, so a 2x2. So, oh yeah, no, that's way bigger than we need it to be. Okay. That's a good start, right? Now the idea is this is going to be our grid. And we're also going to need rail signals. We're going to need to build those as well. The basic, don't tell me you need the fancy ones. You need the fancy ones, don't you? You bastards. You know what? It's fine. No, it's not. It's not fine. What am I missing? Something. Electric components. Okay. End of month. Time to fill in a spreadsheet. You know what? I couldn't disagree with that. End of month is always a good time to fill in a spreadsheet. You know what? No. It's never a bad time to fill in a spreadsheet. Spreadsheets are wonderful things. But yeah, I guess if you want to get paid, that's even better. So you get onto that. You fill in that spreadsheet. You get paid. And we will do it like this. Actually, do we go left-hand drive or right-hand drive? That's a question we ask now. And left-hand drive is correct. Left-hand drive is always correct. Because that's the country I'm in. Track. Don't know why I'm naming it. It's track. And we didn't actually do it properly, so let's do it properly. Track. And then we snap to grid and make it relative. People think they're paid for work. So what? Hang on. Is your logic there that people aren't paid for work? They're paid for filling in timesheets? Like that's the actual job? Is this what your argument is? I'm not saying you're wrong. I just want to know if that's what your argument is. That turn looks a little bit bad, but I don't really care that much. Turn. And track was never actually copied, so maybe we should actually copy that as well. Okay, so by this logic, that should be good. Yeah. Oh, Veldak would appreciate that. Thank you. And we're going to make a new book, which you do by... Okay, thank you. I was in the middle of something, but you know what? You always bother me when I'm in the middle of something, and I really should expect that these days. Okay. So that gets us to there, which is not actually super important. We didn't need to get to there, but we're there now. And here's the fun part. We are going to then... This is the thing that's going to kill me. If you're new to here and you wonder what is the thing that kills me most, it's actually not biters. It's going to be my own trains. That's perfect. Okay, now I gotta look at this. Oh, wow. Wow, Ragnar, this looks awesome. That's beautiful. Oh, well, thank you for sharing. Yeah, check out the Discord if you want to see Ragnar's cool photos. Because they're pretty cool. It looks really beautiful. Okay. Uh. Hmm. I can see what's going to kill us. It's going to be going crisscross against these things a lot, isn't it? Oh well. You know what they say. It's all fun and games till you get hit by a train due to poor placement. But I am going to have a way of dealing with that this time. I know you're scared. You think, oh god, Steve can't manage this. Steve can and will manage this. Just not in any real hurry. Um, shit. I need... Okay, that's fine. That was really kind of a pain to be there right now. Because the problem is we've still got another cliff there, and the whole point was we didn't want to deal with cliffs. Okay, we're going to have to deal with cliffs. But if we build some big electric poles, maybe we can make this work. I'm not super hopeful about that, but let's give it a go. I guess we don't need to build... Well, okay. We're not even researching cliff explosives. It's the one thing I wanted, and I'm not even doing it. Okay, so we need coal, sulfur, and water. Okay, sulfur we get by... How do we get sulfur again? So what was the nickel plan? Because the nickel plan was the plan. Get sulfur dioxide. Right, and sulfur dioxide turns to sulfur. That's going to be a liquid. So I guess we just have to make it over here? Ugh. I mean, yeah, it's basically how we're going to have to do it. So we're going to need chemical plants. We're going to need probably electrolyzers or anything that brings in hydrogen. How do we make hydrogen? Water, 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 water. Son of a bitch. Water! There's water over there, I suppose. Means we need pipes. Once we get to oil, this is going to be so much easier, but we're not there yet, so not going to be much easier for now. We'll get there. Okay. Well, you know what? Just start building copper pipes. And hopefully we figure something else out. Oh, that's not great. We're already running out of our iron. Problems. Because until we just got to get rid of this thing. So we need pump jacks, which require dumb shit. Everything requires dumb shit, let's be honest. One pump jack should be enough, I think. We don't need that much water. And we've got miners, yes we do. And we have big electric poles. Not yet. We're about to. We're going to have enough of those. Okay, we're going to... Chemical plants are next. Because if all I need is just a few delightful fellows that can destroy those cliffs, and then we can train wherever the hell we want, and it'll be great. What we need to do? I think we can do this. It's just a pain. A chemical plant. Yes! Oh, good. Have I missed anything else out? Water, we'll get that from there. I guess we'll need a voider. Got a voider there. Power. Here's a stupid question that I hadn't really considered. Probably not going to work, but can a power pole reach across the void? Oh god, not even close. Okay, well, you know, we tried. Sometimes you just gotta try these things, you know? Okay. This is hardly the fastest progress I've made in Factorio. Oh, that's right, I was building electric poles, wasn't I? Forgot already. Attention span of a squirrel. Yeah, Mount Diablos looks cool, man. Shame about the Herodric being there, but you know, that's how they are. Deckard Cain, welcome, stay a while and listen. And you're like, no, Deckard Cain. I'm here not listening to you. I just placed that directly in front of me like a doofus. You know what? I'm not too fussed with this. Let's just keep placing. And not put them directly in front of me. That's probably a good trick too. Honestly, that's not too bad. Not great, but it's certainly better than I thought we were going to get in terms of distance. I mean, yeah, that's actually way better than I thought we were ever going to achieve. Okay, so we've got this groundwater. Here I was thinking I wasn't going to need this groundwater, and here I am needing this groundwater. So it produces 220 groundwater per second. That's fine. Then we electrolyze it.
Thanks for your support.
Hey, Dagu, thank you so much.
Dagu just resubscribed for 4 months.
Thank you for the 4 months. Meow, 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 meow. I've decided I'm going to meow for support now. I hope everyone's okay with that. Some of you have got a lot more months. There's going to be a lot of meows. But yeah. And this, yeah, I need some way of thanking for each month. And I think meowing is the only real appropriate way to do it. Okay, so we need electrolyzers, which I don't think we picked up before we left. That's fine. Okay, I'm hearing all these meows and that one still scared me, so that's fine. I thought we were out of meows, but like a cat with a lot of meows, there's always more meows. Which is totally fine by me. Cats can surprise you with their meows. What they're supposed to do. Okay, so we've got water. Now we just need to pipe it incredibly badly. Later on we will have a train that does this, but right now we don't have a train that does this. Oh yeah, no, this is unmanageable. What the hell? Have I watched the first episode of Moon Knight? Hell yeah, I watched the first episode of Moon Knight. Why, you think I wouldn't just immediately watch the first episode of Moon Knight on the night that it came out? Like Panda and I, like we wait for it to actually release. Like we know what time it's going to release, and we watch it immediately. Like we don't stuff around with Marvel shows. We're there. I need to get my car. I liked it. It was fun. The first episode was very much a setup of the character, but I don't mind. Like you got to set those things up, right? Okay, so the plan here is interesting. We will improve all of this later, but until we get explosives, we're kind of stuck. There were some cool effects in it, though. There were some really cool. I'm not going spoilers, but there was some cool effects in Moon Knight that I really liked. Particularly when he was in the woke up in that village. And in the darkness later. Like, man, just Panda and I absolutely love the Marvel show, so we do not miss because the last thing we want to be happening is to be spoiled at anything Marvel. Like people are like, well, it's not like there's that big a deal, right? Hello, waves. Yes. Oh, hi. How you doing? How's your day going? Good. Oh, good. Ah, such a good show. Yeah. No, Panda and I are super keen on it. But of course, the real show I'm keen on is, of course, Miss Marvel, which comes out next month, I think. Soon. After Moon Knight, anyway. And, I mean, anyone who knows me knows I'm an absolute Kamala Khan fan. Oh, yeah, exactly. That's why Panda and I have to watch it, the day it comes out, because we don't want to be spoiled. We, fight that hard to be spoiled. Not be spoiled. Because you can't trust the internet these days. People on the internet are like, ah, I watched the new movie with this guy, and oh my god, I can't believe. And you just be like, oh, you didn't even warn me that you're about to spoil. Yeah, look, I mean, I'm not going to ever say, oh, it's a completely unique thing. It's Marvel, man. You know, have a hero go and punch something, and you're gonna go, ooh, he got punched, he did. I feel like it was a little bloodier than the other stuff, but that's expected. I don't really know the character Moon Knight that well. I know of him briefly, but I've always heard, in terms of violence, he's kind of on par with Punisher. Oh, really? They're merchandising that stuff already? I mean, to be fair, in the What If stuff, when What If was coming out, one of the pieces of merchandise for What If didn't even make it into the show, which I thought was funny. There was a Lego set of Gamora and Tony Stark on Sakaar, and it's that was the cancelled episode, which is really funny that they had merch for it, but no freaking episode for it. Okay. My car appears to be out of fuel. That's okay. Put more wood in the car. I'm gonna run out of wood very soon, which is a common problem I have in my life. Making a dirty joke. Don't mind me. Alright, so this is not the way I want to be doing this, but it's the way I'm going to. AOND. Yeah, we don't have enough pipe still. We gotta lay some fat pipe, and we do not have enough pipe. Fat or otherwise. That's alright. I suppose let's start mining the nickel, I guess. I now put my car in a position where it's completely useless? Probably. This is the dumbest, not the dumbest thing. How often does SeiferKatt run out of wood when he's laying that fat pipe? Oh wait, that's a question. I've got to go ask Panda that question. I just realized. Okay, hang on. I'll go ask. Alright, well I got my answer. She looked at me confused, then her eyes narrowed and she just went, too often! So... she's not happy about it. Which is probably fine, right? Right, guys? Right? That's okay? Anyway. Ask Mighty Panda a question is one of my favorite features. Confirmed Steve needs more wood in his life. Might not just be me by the sounds of things. Jeez. I'm sorry, I shouldn't make those jokes. I've run out of wood. Shit. I was just talking about that. I'll get some wood from this dead, dry trunk, if you know what I mean. Anyway. So, how are we doing for pipes? So, we are probably about halfway there. So, probably need another 200 pipes. Iron is lacking, but again, once we can get over this, we're going to get 3.1 million iron. And then if we really need to, another, what? Hey, goes in. I don't know why, but it sounds louder today and it's scary. Why am I being scared? I'm such a little cat. Anyway, that's why, because I'm a little cat, and little cats get very scared. Greetings, loyal citizens of the Imperium! Yes! The Omnisire is pleased. What's going on in this factory? Right now, really long pipes, because I got no other way to make sulfur. It's not how we wanted to do this, but it's how we're doing it regardless. So, yeah, not a lot, unfortunately. The Manufactorium is not going to be pleased with our efforts, but at the very least, they'll be pleased that we're trying. And I think that's the best we're going to get. The sushi run's done. Sushi's all done. Were you not there for that, Ghost? Have I not seen you in the last couple of days? Why am I scared? Yeah, right. No, sushi's all done. We are done with the sushi. Oh, your sushi run is stuck. Oh, what happened? Why'd your sushi run get stuck? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that the sushi got stuck. The last thing anyone wants to deal with in their life. Okay. We're gonna try something. 50-kilometer long pipes. Oh yeah, that'll do it. We will be removing all of this once we get a water train. But we're not doing that yet because we can't. I suppose we could. But if I say we can't enough, then I'll believe it and then I'll stop trying. You get a lot of mileage out of that one, don't you, Veldak? I think it's the highest clip because you keep posting it. And you're absolutely welcome to, by the way. Like, don't think that means don't post it because people do enjoy it. Like right now. Get out to go. Always good to have you, buddy. You know what? We need to hang out more. We really do. I don't know what to doing, but we just need to hang out more. Ever since we like moved to like a new Discord channel, we just don't hang out. Being added to the collection. Oh yeah, I forgot that's a thing you're doing. Shit. Well, that's fine. So I'm doing all of this for oxygen. It will probably be infinite opportunities, more clips. Yeah, work with Veldak. He's here a lot. I'm sure, guarantee he's got a lot of embarrassing clips of me by now. So work with Veldak. He will help you. I got a lot of respect for Veldak and his ability to find me scaring me. Okay, so we wanted the oxygen, not the hydrogen. We've got the wrong thing. Okay, now we need to start mining this delicious nickel ore. Which we do have miners, right? We have miners. Did we not bring any? one of these days, I'm going to actually have everything I need for a build. Not today. Definitely not today, but one day. But not today. Okay, well, let's continue thinking this through, right, for a change. We need nickel. Okay, then it gives us sulfuric dioxide. And then we need the hydrogen. Oh, okay, so we do need the hydrogen and the oxygen. Okay. And that'll make the sulfur. Once we have the sulfur, then we can make the explosives. Once we have the explosives, we can make the thing that blow the thing up. Damn it, damn it, Tagu. Wow, I'm so used to saying damn it, Valdek. I apologize to both of you. Damn it, Tagu. Yeah. Look, it's fine. They said as long as I let them out of the coal mine every now and then, it's okay. Because there's working conditions that must be adhered to. Also, I was going to say we need to build more pipe, but we're still building pipe, so... let's go get the electric miners. Nope, we got a box of them. Might as well take them. Okay, so let's get this right. Sulfur, sulfur. Then we can just bring everything down here, and then I assume cliff explosives. You're a shit. Absolute shit. You're a good friend, but you're an absolute shit. And you know it. On both counts. I love crashing into stuff. It happens so often. I'm looking forward to being able to build with all of this stuff. The child labor joke more than anything. Well, yeah, I guess. He hesitantly responds. It's certainly a concerning joke regardless. Okay. So now we've got nickel. We do not need this much nickel. In fact, I don't even know what we need nickel for. What is nickel actually good for, out of curiosity? Like, I'm doing all of this for a byproduct. Lead and silver ore. Okay. Okay, nickel's used for a lot of stuff. Okay. I can neither swim nor ride a bike. Well, that's true. I can not do a lot of things. Don't you worry about that. Let's not worry about the things I can't do. Let's worry about the things I also can't do. I mean, it's a different culture, man. We don't really have a lot of need to do those things. Oh, you know what? I think we need another electrolyzer. We do. We need another electrolyzer. Son of a bitch. How long have we been streaming and I've really achieved nothing. So one day this area will be like for a really thriving nickel mine where it mines the nickel and it gets to where it needs to go. But not yet, because someone didn't bring a gosh darn electrolyzer. Can I speak Norwegian? No. Wait, who? Me? I can only speak English. I think you know that. Okay, so let's go get some more electrolyzers. Now, the longer this goes, the more we're running out of resources for other things. I mean, it's not like we can build cliff explosives now anyway. That's the important thing. Back it up. Okay. We just need stone. Really, stone and iron is what we ran out of. That's not even iron. That's solder. Classic mistake right there. Oh, I boldly go. I know Dagu enough to know he loves this one. I'm gonna let you have your joke, unless Dagu steals it. Come on, Dagu, you gotta pick that one up. I don't think he knows. I don't think he knows. Ah, cats. Good. We're still friends. So, Dagu and I, what we used to do is, when we were playing League of Legends back in the day, because that's what we used to do, as many people make that mistake in their lives, we used to tell those sorts of jokes to each other backwards and forwards. We weren't the only people in that room, and everyone else hated us doing this. But we just keep doing it. And the game was to try and figure out the answer before the other person can tell you the answer. And we got pretty damn good at it. By the way, Dagu, did I link you that Instagram page with the dinosaur telling the really bad jokes? I hope I did, because if I didn't, then I have deprived you of something wonderful. They have no sense of humor, absolutely. And they'll be like, Steve, don't encourage him. He'll just keep doing it. I'm like, I'm not encouraging him, it's funny. And they just got madder and madder at me. Okay, so that gives us that, and then we need to... Oh, no. Okay, hang on. I need to do this now then, because you need this. And everyone needs this, actually, because there's some dumbass jokes. What is it called? I'm just looking... Oh, here we go. There we go. There you go. Enjoy that, Dagu. And I know you will, because I know who you are, and one thing I know that you'll enjoy that, and other people will wish I'd never done that. No regrets! Not from me. It's like, yeah, what's 2 minus 2? She said nothing. Oh god, that one breaks my head. I love it though. She's right. She's right. It's a smart cat. Oh yeah, no, and there is a lot of them there, and they are all wonderful. I was just reading the Panda the other day, and she was like partly telling me to stop, and then partly just being like, you know, go on. And honestly, it was good fun. Okay, so we've got sulfur being made. I don't really need this nickel at the moment, but the sulfur is going to help with these cliff explosives when we get around to it. We need 10 explosives, which is 10 sulfur. Okay, well, it's going to take a little while. Electrolyzers are probably going to take a lot of power. Power is something we might be having a problem of. Yes! Trees do seem kind of shady. I would never disagree with you on that. They'll never leave me alone, that's for sure. Their bark is worse than their bite. Okay, guys, this is now a pun stream, is it? Is this what we're doing? Because I'll frickin' do it. I don't think I won't. Probably should have put some sulfur in this car before driving it back down here, but that's alright. I feel like that was a joke on a magic card to do with like tree folk. Because of course it was. Yeah, we absolutely need more iron coming through, and we have got potential for iron coming through. Yeah, a lot of this iron field is actually, like the first quadrant is actually being eliminated. That's kinda cool, I guess. In kind of a scary way. Every now and then the music of Factorio reminds me of the sound that space exploration would play when an asteroid was coming down, and it never makes me comfortable. Like, it's just a bit in the soundtrack, and I'm like, no, not more asteroids, please. I'm not worthy. Not that I'm not worthy, it's I don't want to deal with them. I'm quite worthy, that's the problem. I'm too worthy. Shout out to my fingers, I can count on all of them. Oh, wow. So anyway, people who don't like puns, I apologize. This is my fault. Too worthy. This is my fault. I acknowledge that. I was the one that began this madness, and I shall hold myself fully responsible. Because it is my fault. So coal, sulfur, water, and explosives. Okay, so... And I suppose that needs to be made in a chemical plant. It does? Actually, yes. Ah, no, I never said stop. I never said stop. Dance for me, monkey, dance. You don't have to dance for me. Dance if you want. It's up to you. Uh, Tinned copper wire. Do I make that? Well, I don't know, but I guess we're about to. Yeah, so if we can get some chemical farm things. Again, this is not something I need to do a lot of. I just need to do a little bit just so I can get started. So I can leave this area and start, you know, taking over this coal, taking over this iron, just leaving the starting area. And then I can start making my basic circuits here. Well, basically the equivalent of green circuits, because we still really haven't done that. Thanks to the dance comment, you now have safety dance going through here. Well, I foldly go, you're welcome, because safety dance is wonderful. You can dance if you want to, you can leave your friends behind, because if they don't dance, and if they don't dance, then they ain't no friends of mine. I feel like that lyric is wrong, but that's okay. I don't care. What am I looking at? I don't know. Yeah, good song. Fantastic song. Absolutely. For some reason my father hadn't heard that song and I was like so confused. I'm like, how have you not heard this? So I like forced him to play it and he was just like, it was like the open mouth of glee, like, oh, what? This is amazing. Exactly. You gotta have good puns. Or else what are you doing? Okay, I think we got power problems and I don't know whose fault it is. It's mine. I know whose fault it is. It's always mine. And we will fix them one day. Probably when we get a little bit more out of here and more access to coal. I don't know, that's the thing about these mods, like, there's so much stuff you can do, and you're just like, I don't know what to do. And then you just kind of end up faffing about and doing next to nothing useful. It also needed water, okay. So maybe the correct answer was we build it here. I look forward to leaving this base behind and never seeing it ever again. Like this part of the base, I mean. I'm not quite at this point of this Factorio base where already I hate it. Usually that takes a little bit longer. Not much longer, but usually a little bit longer. But just because I've built everything so compacted, it's just kind of annoying. Okay, and we need a box, which we put the sulfur in. Oh, cliff explosives already, so that's exciting. Check how many is 3D printing buildings from concrete. Wow, that's kind of neat. And what, they're building barricades with it. That's cool and scary. So just 3D print barricades. What a scary world that that's a thing. Like, we could be building houses. No, let's build defenses because we need them. Like, yeah, I agree they need them, but man, I really wish we were building houses or things that helped people, but, you know, that's not the world we live in today. Oh yeah, we don't need infinite grenades. And barrels, which... It's just steel, which I imagine we've got a lot of steel. We do. Okay, while we build those, I'm going to go and get as much sulfur as we can find. Okay, so they are building that sort of thing. Okay, well, as long as that people are actually building the things that can actually help people rather than... I mean, yeah, look, let me be honest. Building defenses for a country that's being attacked by an aggressor, that is still helping people, but it's not quite what I meant. Hey, Tony, I wasn't scared by the cat's meow at all. Why would you suggest that? We have power problems. If only I'd known this was going to happen. If only someone had mentioned to me, like, say, myself. But I just run straight into the only power pole there, don't I? Okay, so we've got power problems again. There was no way I could have ever foreseen such issues. Huh, that's cool. Okay, so yeah, power problems are real. Why do I hate the cars in this game. They're not fun. I just run into everything repeatedly. Okay, let's see if we can kickstart our power production. I think power production is in a pretty sketchy way right now because I was left in charge of it, and that's usually a bad idea. What we really need to do is just, I don't know, build more mines. Does that really help? I don't know if it helps, but it's what we're going to do. But we don't really have sufficient power for the moment, and I'm pretty sure just the amount of prioritized coal, that's actually a good idea. I fold the go. Very good idea. I should do that. Good thinking. Maybe we should also consider solar energy and building towards that. But we're actually not producing enough power anyway. Even if these were going at max, we're producing what? 5 or so megawatts, and we're requiring 8. So we're not producing enough power regardless of this. So that's... I know what we could do actually, out of curiosity is the wrong word. I could always, as a temporary measure, build some going south. I mean, it would work, right? We don't need it to be an amazing plan, we just need it to be a plan that helps. Yeah, I know. We're very full of resources that we don't want. I get it, I get it. And did we actually pick up... We picked up the sulfur, we just didn't put it in anywhere. Temporary lols. Yeah, I know. Everything is temporary until it stays there forever, right? That's kind of how it goes. A temporary fix is a permanent solution. I believe that's the... Jeez, there are way too many modules in this mod. Why they call them modules? I hate myself. Okay, so we've got the boilers, which is, you know, a start, and then we just need to get some iron, and then we can, I don't know. Nothing is more permanent than temporary solution. Absolutely right. Well, once I get that coal, that should be able to make a decent power plant, maybe down here somewhere. Is burning wood for power generation a positive loop? 100 kilowatts for 15... 100 kilowatts for a minute for 15 times 2, 30 megawatts. I don't think so. Why a smart boss assigns annoying projects to lazy people? Yeah, I know, that's why I get all those projects. My boss says that's not why she gives it to me, but I know the truth. She also says I'm not lazy, but again, I know the truth. You're very hard-working, Seif. Am I? I disagree. Well, I don't really need that stone anytime soon, so that's probably fine. Well, that's good. Yeah, so double purpose. Build barricades and then build homes. Fine, don't worry about it. Fine, we'll just put a pipe up. Just a copper pipe. There we go. Look at that. Problem solved. And then we power them. There we go. And that generates no power because it's not actually connected to anything. Okay, now it's connected to things. Okay, we're good. Problem solved. Problem created, but that's another problem for another day. You know what they say? A problem saved is a problem earned. That's not what they say. Maybe they should. Always save some problems for later, so that way you can solve them and be a real hero later on. And everyone will go, wow, Seif, you're such a genius. And I'll go, I know. But you know, tell me again. Okay. That's true, I probably should do that. That would actually work way better. That's alright, we're here now. Do we have cliff explosives? We've got 9 of them. Hell yeah! 9 cliff explosives. Woot woot! Let's get rid of some cliffs. I don't know why I'm being so eager to get rid of these cliffs, given the fact the building I want to have. Always keep... It's principally, I don't see any problem with that logic. That is the most obvious logic. Keep a lazy person around in case you... Keep some problems around in case you encounter a lazy person. Yeah, that's exactly how it works. No, the actual one is make sure you don't solve all your problems, so that way if your boss ever goes, what do you do? And you go, oh, well, I got this problem here. Yeah, that seems like a problem. I don't want to deal with that. You can deal with it. And you go, not a problem. I can deal with that. Don't you worry. I've got it. And then they're like, oh, I'm so glad they're in my team because they solve all my problems. And what they don't realize is the problem was only there because you were lazy. Like, otherwise the problem would have been long since solved. I mean, it's like they say, it takes a lot of work to be properly lazy. I don't know if anyone says that, but perhaps they should. Okay. Could I make wood into cellulose and bricks? Like, no. Cellulose isn't a thing in this one. But it's a valid point. I see what you're saying, Tony. You solve a problem using a tool in your private library. Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. Don't let anyone know what you can do. And when they let you go because you were too lazy, then everything collapses. It turns out you actually did something all along. You were truly the only one that could have saved them in this time. And they come begging for your help, and you go, oh, how low you must have fallen to come to me for help. You're trying to terraform Mars? Like, you're playing Terraforming Mars like the board game, or you're just generally trying to terraform Mars? Because I understand that takes a little while. Okay, so. Oh yeah, because we really want to... I remember, we didn't want to build there, we wanted to build further along. Couldn't really do... Okay. What we want to do is... For now, I just want to do this. Now that goes that way, okay, and that one's going to go that way, so that's an easy connect. And that connect's going to go like that. It is. Okay, and then this one comes the other way. That one goes that way, so that, and then that goes like that. Hey Solburn, how you doing? Good to see you, buddy. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put these here. Oops. Put these here. And so the idea is that you only go in there when there's a spot free. Only when there's a spot free. And then the other side... Wait. Oh yeah, that's right. And that should also be... Have I done that? No, I've done that around the wrong way, haven't I? I have indeed. That goes there. That goes there, which means that doesn't go there at all. Blast and confound it all. And that also means that goes there. And finally, that goes there. Am I going to blueprint this section? I absolutely am, yeah. Because I don't want to do this every single time. Okay. And we'll pop that in there. Into the book. Delightful. I think that... No, that's wrong. That's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. Yep, the signals on the bottom are wrong. You're quite right. As they go like that. Guess that's where it comes out. Yeah, okay. Let's try that again, shall we? It wouldn't be a safe creation if my signals were correct. Yeah. What's wrong with left-hand drive? That's how we are in New Zealand. We drive on the left-hand side, therefore my trains are going to be on the left-hand side. Also, here's the best part. That's not even where I want the trains to go. I don't want them going through the middle. Yeah, I drive how I build trains how we drive. Is that a problem? You got a problem with that? You want to fight? Please tell me if you want to fight, because I need to know now. Because if you don't tell me now, then I won't know, and then we won't fight. So please tell me. Do you want to fight? I don't personally want to fight. I've already had someone try to attack me today. Like, actually. And I don't actually want to fight. Just putting it out there. Oh, you do want to fight? Well, I concede. Now who's foolish? Yeah, you're off trying to fight someone who's already conceded. Yeah, exactly. Our battle would have been legendary. You know, there's nothing more heroic than beating up a man who's crying on the ground saying, please, no, stop. I don't know if heroic was what you were going for, but, you know, that's what happens. People like, I saw what you did to Factorio. The man deserves it. Subnautica on Mars. Okay. Subnautica, good game. But is Mars good game? Always good question. Oh god, I haven't thought about eagle versus shark in a long time. Maybe. Man, I remember watching Eagle versus Shark and just being like, just watching it being like, I don't know what I'm watching. It was on like TV and I was like, do I stop watching this? Do I keep watching this? Like, I legitimately did not know. In the end, I ended up watching it. So, you know, long story short, right? Long story short, I watched a movie, which honestly is better than I normally do. He does. Jermaine does beat up a man in a wheelchair. For like really no real reason. Like, I didn't even know of Concords back then. I don't know if it was pre-Concords, but yeah, this is looking pretty good. We've got really no purpose right now, but that's okay. I don't even know where I'm building because I wanted to build a little bit closer to this lead. Because I'm going to need lead for the... Maybe this is where I build. Maybe this is where I build. This is a good space. This is a good space. Oh, yeah, I guess that's true, of course. Concords did exist before the TV show. You'd think I should know that, but I don't. I have no idea really much about Concords. Because I didn't really pay attention to them until the TV show either. I mean, I'm sure they were around doing like New Zealand comedy circuit, but I'm just not really the sort that goes out. I was going to say out to comedy, but let's just be honest, out at all. I can't wait till I get robots, and then the robots will do all my building for me, and I'll be like, robots, you don't get paid, and the robots will say, beep, boop, 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 because they're robots. So the plan here is I'm not worried too much about signaling right now, because one, we don't have the signals, and two, we're only going to have one train on the network right now. I gotta say, talking about Flight of the Conchords, Rhys Darby, who is their manager, you can hear his voice so easily in shows. Like, I really want a show which is just Rhys Darby and Richard Ayoade, who plays Moss and IT Crowd. And I just want a show where they're just being absolute nerds. I don't know if Rhys Darby is a nerd. Richard Ayoade absolutely is. But both their voices are so distinctive. You hear it for a second and you're like, I know who that is. And I just want a show with those two. If that show exists, please let me know, because I want to watch that show. I know, I love Richard Ayoade. I haven't seen enough of his stuff. Like, sadly, the IT Crowd, it's not a show I really like. I mean, that's kind of New Zealand humor, isn't it? Which is weird that I'm wanting a British comedian to be doing that as well. But New Zealand humor is sometimes hard to tell if someone's making a joke. And a tooth did a run of this mod and map. All right, well, is it more or less grindy than making 1.2 million reds, 1 million greens, 800,000 blues, and 400,000 of a whole bunch of other shit? Because I feel like nothing's going to be as grindy as that. I could be wrong, of course. But it'll be okay if I'm wrong. Okay, and here's the plan. Check the achievements to the top right. I did see there was an achievement, some new achievements. Okay, well, I'm not allowed to soul burn. The game is very clearly telling me I've done some research. And let's respect the game's knowledge of that. Yeah, I have done one of them by mistake. One of them was make some wood, like make a lot of wood, but it's like I was making wood already. So it just sort of happened. Now, I don't know if this is going to be very good, so let's try it anyway. So this comes up. I feel like we actually need to go all the way back into it again. That might just how we have to do it. What additional mods are we running? It's just the Bobs and Ribbon Maze, along with just some like quality of life stuff. Uh, you know what? That's not how we're going to do this. Nope, nope, nope. Like that can still go like that. That's still fine. But then it's going to become a one-way track. So then we sort of go like that. We sort of go like that, except without this side. Then that doesn't connect to anything. What am I doing? Just doesn't connect to the top. So something like that. So this side, and this side will let us go up there. What is Seif doing? Okay, so the plan is, this is where trains are going to come in, right? And then we're going to be able to unload them and then build circuits. Right now there's some trees. Don't worry about them. They'll go away on their own. See? They're going away on their own. No trees. Do I have any grenades? I wonder if people actually clear trees with grenades. They probably don't. I feel like grenades are not designed to kill trees. I could be wrong though. I really don't know a lot about grenades. And honestly, I think that's the way I like to have it. I don't think I want to know a lot about grenades. Use grenades for trees? Poison caps later. I've never used poison caps. That goes down, which means that one goes up. And which means that one goes down. Cool. And then, with that knowledge, we do that. Yeah. That's good. Look at that. Speedrunners use grenades for trees a lot? Well, speedrunners are a different breed, let's be honest. Okay. So, what do we want here? Probably the first thing we should ask. We want wood. You know what, let's worry about that later. We do want wood though. We want wood for a couple of things. Ugh. Wood can come from up down there, but right now we can not worry about wood right now. What do we actually need? Solder. So we can bring in tin and lead, right? So how are we doing this? First, let's get rid of all these trees. This is going to take a little while. You have to go? Well, take care, Tony. Thanks for coming by. I really appreciate it. Train noises. Yeah, we don't need wood right now. We can get wood. Or we can make wood in this section here. So that's okay. So what we're going to do before that is we're going to bring in copper. We need copper. We need solder plate. Well, that's just wood again, isn't it? So that's not a problem. Look, I'm doing something. Go away. Okay. So we need solder and wood, which could be tin and lead. Bring in tin and lead. Let's make the solder here. Probably easier. Let's make tin and lead first then, right? Train stations. I don't really know how those work. I guess I need to figure that out. Let's go grab some grenades while I'm there, because it's going to take forever otherwise. If we can make a good amount of green circuits that we can be ferried around the base, that would be good. I assume we need them to be ferried around the base. That's... I'm not seeing anything that really needs them to be ferried. We just need them to exist. Okay, well that's fine, I guess. And we need these. Do we need more of these? We We don't really need that many of these, actually. We need them to exist, though. So let's not worry too much about all of that. Let's just get it to happen. So, train stops. I'm not playing without biters. They are over here. The biters are around and I'm not happy about them existing. But that's their problem, not mine. Out of curiosity, what do we need for blue signs when we get there? I mean, I know it won't take that long. Gosh. Blue signs require sulfur engines, sodium hydroxide, electric circuit boards. Okay. What do electric circuit boards need? I don't really care about them right now, but I do want to be aware of them. Solder. I mean, in some ways, what we're building here is going to be a precursor for everything we're going to need later, so this is okay. And when we have a mall, we're going to need to do that. Wow, that's a lot of refugees. I assume people in your country have an issue with that because people usually do. Or maybe that's just because we here in a small isolated island get like scared when people come over because they're fleeing from catastrophes and they're like, oh no, they're going to take our way of life. Anyway, that's people for you. Why am I actually here? Train stations, yes. Iron sticks, iron plates. Oh, it's just iron that I'm missing, okay. Well, that's good. At least some people are, you know, understanding. I mean, I get having a lot of people come into your country that are having a pretty bad time. Yes, it's a drain on your resources, but you know what? Maybe life's not about resources, he says, playing Factorio. You know what I mean? Video game is video game. It's not real life. Besides, I'm a drain on resources in this video game. Okay. I don't know how much space I'm going to need for this, so we're going to get this as... Can't drive that way. Maybe the first thing we should really do is get a coal mine, but hey, we're here now. Okay. So this is just going to be tin copper, I suppose. You're not wrong, Ghost, and that is actually a valid point. It is cynical, but you're also not wrong. As sad as it is to say. I mean, I wish you were wrong on that one, but you are not. If we also... Here's where we'd be a bit tricky. We want tin and copper, right? If we do a little bit like this. Okay, this is where we bring the grenades out, because we have them. Get out of the way, trees. As much as I do actually want that wood, I don't want to mine it all. I don't want to punch that many trees. Okay. I'm slightly off. I was afraid of that being an option. Because if we do this just right, which honestly I'm not sure we will, but if we do it just right, Uh, oh, okay. I'm not really too fully aware of politics. European politics even less so. So if we do it that way, this is not great. But if we do that, then it will go badly. Is why you do that. But then the tin comes in, the copper comes in, and then the 2 trains will go away. Hopefully that works. Oh god, there's no way to make that work, is there? Well, that's wonderful. Let's solder. Maybe they won't need to be there often. Moving along. Gotta move. Gotta move. Can't sit here all day. We also do need copper and wooden boards, but okay. Maybe the correct answer here is not do it that way. Do it that way. There you go. You play it off the one that is the least crazy. That's how insanity works. You don't have to be the not crazy, you just have to be the least crazy. Okay, so that's looking good. Someone's like, ah! Screaming, ripping out their eyes. It does not look good. It looks pretty good. Okay, so carbon is easy. That's just coal and water. Water's not far actually. Tin, copper, wire. We've got the tin. That's easy. Okay, okay. And that's everything we need for this. The worse it looks, the better it looks. Ah, I see you've been here before. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, let's get rid of these trees. The whole purpose of this is to make the most basic of circuits. Now, if we're really concerned, we could bring in wood, and I don't think that's necessarily needed. So, yeah, that's a big culture change. I can see people not being happy with that. And I mean, that's a little sad, but at the same time, like I can understand where they're coming from, but I mean, it's not like these people want to be there any more than, you know, not like these people want to be here. They would probably prefer to be back at their homes that now don't exist. And that changes everything a little bit. Okay. So so that's going to be tin, that's going to be lead. Then we've got copper. No, I don't think so actually. So we want green, if we have greenhouses here for the wood, and then they can make the carbon, that might actually go pretty well. And then at the far side, say down here, we can then do exports. So progress is sort of happening. Slow progress today, I know, but that's okay. Not every episode needs to be rip-roaring progress, right? And I mean, look, science is happening. Let's not complain about science happening. Invar is an iron nickel alloy. Maybe we can use it for something. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we can use it for something. Skin color probably does help, though, to be fair. And it's probably a racist thing to admit, but it probably does help a little bit. It shouldn't, I know, but you know how people are. Cheap workforce, though, tends to be like this taking our jobs, and it's the jobs that no one was taking. So, I don't know, maybe I'm misunderstanding that one, but that's the thing that I typically hear. Okay, we want glass houses. And you know what they say about people that live in glass houses? You shouldn't be naked in them. Because people will look at you and then point at you and go, the hell? Why is that man naked? And it's like, it's his house. He's allowed to be naked in his house. I don't know about that. Anyway, that was my weekend. How was yours? Gross. Okay, so we're going to go with 8 greenhouses. That should be good. Greenhouses are pretty simple. They just need water and seedlings, which seedlings are... We never actually put rate calculator back on. River rate. Good old stutter. Love to see it. Yeah, we never put rate calculator back on, so that's not great. But... Or is it not? Rate! Anyway. Yeah. I mean, they took our jobs as a very interesting group because chances are no one wanted those jobs in the first place. I know, you probably wanted that job later, but you weren't gonna take it, and you know it. Do we have like a big stash of copper anywhere? No. Oh, that could be a problem. That could be rather problematic if we run out of copper. We've got a few thousand. I guess it's okay for now. I mean, it's the same sort of people, I imagine, who like really want to tax the poor and like, or not raise taxes on the rich because one day they might be rich. You know, it's like that really good bit from what was it? Futurama. And it's like, yeah, don't tax the rich. And it's like, but Fry, you or tax the poor, don't tax the rich. It's like, but Fry, you are the poor. He's like, yeah, but one day I might not be, and then guys like me ought to be careful. And it's just like that sense of, wow, you really have no understanding about how you're kind of screwing yourself over, do you? I mean, sure, that was Futurama, but let's be honest, those shows are actually pretty insightful sometimes. Like, they're stupid comedy fun, but they also acknowledge that people will be, like, at the moment, there is a plan to reduce, like, one of the non-ruling party is like, hey, if we're elected, we're going to reduce taxes. And everyone goes, yay! What they don't say is taxes on people who earn over 250,000. What? I don't earn over 250,000. I don't give a shit about you, lowering taxes on those people. If anything, please raise their taxes. I'm not necessarily sure on that, but, it's like, it's not helping anyone really. But it's not about helping people, let's be honest. I really need to find copper. Is it time for a road trip? I think it's time for a road trip. We've got grenades, we've got bullets, we've crashed into things. I just want to find copper. Like, lead is also going to be a little bit of a problem for a little while. Tin is fine. So if we can find... There's a lead deposit up there, but that's going to be a pain to get to. I'm a lineman for the county, and I drive this non-existent road. That's not how the song goes, but we all know that. Because very few songs go non-existent road. Oh, Hello. I see you made a new house. Please leave. Yeah, we're gonna need copper. If we don't get copper, we actually could lose. God, if I lost a Factorio run, what would happen? Probably not much. People would be like, it was gonna happen one day. Maybe I just need to get energy weapons at some point. Please see copper. I just want to see copper. Please show me copper, sir. Sir, may I see some copper? That's silver. Silver is not copper. It's the classic mistake. Make some laws to protect the poor. Make some laws, but just because we hate the rich. Well, yeah, you don't make the laws because you hate a particular group, but yeah, it's... I mean, look, politics is probably trickier than I imagine it to be. I am not a politician. If I was, this channel would probably kill my chances. Probably. Yeah, I do need copper. And if we don't find any sizable amounts of copper, we might be in trouble. If we can find like a stash of like a few million copper, then hooray for us. But until we do, we've only got, what, a couple 100,000? Not even that. So I don't really know what my hopes are here, aside from find copper and then we can hopefully live our lives in peace. Well, peace is going to be arbitrary, right? Because the biters are all like, no, peace, die, like Independence Day. Which, you know, is a phrase that has lived rent-free in my head for years. Uh... That is iron ore. I don't need bloody iron. See, last episode when I was driving around, I was like, oh, where's the tungsten? Geez, I hope I find some tungsten. Yeah, how about the bloody copper, mate? The thing that you need for like 90% of the base. But what about the tungsten? I was really fussed about tungsten, wasn't I? Okay. These are short-ranged worms. That was actually kind of fun. The buyers were minding their business till I was like, where's my copper? That is valid. They weren't actually really causing any harm to anyone until I... But I do need to know where that copper is. I don't think anyone's really disputing that, though. I mean, maybe the biters are, but, you know, what makes you think I care about their opinion, right? Okay, now I knew that was iron, but I just wanted to have the mini-map because otherwise I'd forget what it was. And now we know, we can see it, it's iron. Yeah. I mean, much like Warhammer 40,000, you're not the good guys in this game. I mean, I'm not, again, like Warhammer 40,000, I don't think there are good guys in this game. The biters don't really have a sense of morality anyway. They're just living their lives, you know? Those small? Yeah, those are small boys. Okay. We can deal with them. Okay. Done? Nope. You guys want to... I'm aware that's the bingo thing of saying, "Ah, Steve's talking about Warhammer 40,000 again." Yeah, Steve's always going to talk about Warhammer 40,000. I didn't even play the bloody game, but I just love that world. It's just so horrible. It's like world you're least likely to live in, honestly. Like fantasy world you'd least want to be in. You literally manufacture the squids from the Matrix. What, you talking about like spider robots? They're squids. That's lead. Great. Uh-oh. Help me, I'm stuck. Help me, step bug. Oh god, oh god, oh god, no, 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 step bug, no! I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. I said that. There is no forgiveness for what I've said today. Demonetized. More like demonized, am I right? I don't... Really? You get demonetized for that? Saying step bug, I'm stuck? Maybe, I don't know. More iron, wonderful, good to see, good to see. Oh shit. More iron, that's great. I'd love to see more iron. I was worried I wouldn't see more iron today. I had a very big concern about the lack of iron in this. Nickel. With bugs. Okay, well, good news and bad news. The good news is nothing further to check down this way. The bad news is still no bloody copper. But what, I gotta go this way now, don't I? Okay, take it right. Don't fuck it up. Excuse my language. But that would have been the death of me if I effed it up there. Okay. Well, we're still alive. We're running out of bullets. Running... not that low on grenades. Low enough. No copper, though. Because I need to know where the copper is so I can start expanding in the right direction. Clean lines. Oh, dude. You don't even know how clean my lines are. I once really got into Forza, like Forza 3, so that tells you how long ago that was. I don't know why, like I'm really bad at car games because, you know, I don't really know what a car is. I've never seen one before in my life. And I just really wanted to get into it, so I bought it, and there was a friend of mine who was really into Forza, and he's like, "Oh my God, you have to play with us. Like we play every Friday night." And I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'll play with you guys. I'm not bad." You know, because they were like, "Yeah, we have add another person. We've got like 6 guys. They all race. You should join us." I'm like, "Cool. I would love to." And so they told me what track they were planning, and it was like this track that's 20 kilometers long, and I was like, "Okay." So I practiced it all week, right? And I was pretty good at it. I found someone sorted out my car for me, and it was all cool, and they were like, "Okay, so now we're gonna play." And I'm like, "Awesome." And the race started, and I never saw anyone ever again. Because it turns out I was not sort of okay at the game. I was, what's the opposite? Oh yeah, real shit at it. And yeah, they just all raced on ahead, and they're having the time of their lives, talking about their lines and how, "Oh, you bumped me," whatever the hell that means. I don't know. I don't drive. And I'm like, "Oh man, they're having the best time. I wish I was having the best time." But oh shit. Abandon the car! Abandon life! Just don't die. Okay, we're gonna die here. We probably shouldn't have abandoned the car. But you know, they're having the best time, and I'm like, I don't know what's happening. I really wish I could play the car game with them. And yeah, essentially because I was bad at game, I never saw their cars ever again. And I was, of course, not invited back next week because, you know, I was bad. And I thought I was doing really well, but, you know, I was not. And then they're like, okay, well, clearly Steve's having issues. We'll go for an easier track. And I got lapped. So, I'm not a car guy, okay? That's what you need to know about me. You don't need to know about that about me, actually, but it's one thing you can know about me if you choose to. Because I don't know anything about cars, and cars know nothing about me. Like, I went to a Pixar movie once, and I didn't understand it. Like, there were these things that had wheels. I don't know what it was about. My friend told me the movie was called Cars, and I'm like, I don't understand. Okay, well, that's more stone. That's more quartz. But I'm not seeing any more copper. So we are already very far away. I mean, if we find a copper patch, it's going to have like 100 million copper in it, so we'll never need copper ever again. So, you know, small victories. The only problem is, it's going to be a hell of a drive to get anything anyway. I mean, gosh. These patches are 167 million. I'm pretty committed to dying out here, by the way, right now. That's more quartz. I didn't think I'd be driving this way to find just a little bit of copper. This is ridiculous. The train line would have to go like... check a biter love story after the stream is 12 minutes long. Okay. I will do that. Oh, and thank you for linking the Discord for anyone else who wants to check it out. Can I just please see some copper? Just one patch of copper. It's all I ask. Oh! Hell yeah! It's iron! I'm trying not to be salty, but it is not easy right now. One patch of copper is all I really want. We are running heavily out of munitions. So after this next patch, I think we have to return. Ah, yes, that's what we're talking about. Stone. Yeah, that's almost what I wanted. Except, you know, not even close to it. Oh, yes! Lead! 308 million lead! Oh, guys, this is it. More lead. It's good for tasting. Get out of here. I mean, honestly, if we don't find copper soon, I mean, what, is this run just over? Was this run just fail due to the lack of copper? That is, what is that? Groundwater? Lithia water. Fantastic when I need all that lithia. Quartz. More iron. I mean, I do have copper on, right? Like, it's not like I've set some setting that there's no copper. Well, I found lithium. So that's good. But copper is kind of one of those things that you must have. There it is, boys. 82 million copper. I think I have to get that. Right. And some silicon. Okay, well that's fine. Okay, we're going to reassess that in just a moment. We're going to get back to the base and then we're going to reassess. Oh shit, I just forgot how difficult it was to get back to the base. No, I don't want to die here. Okay, here's the go. Gotta run for a bit. Gotta bring the car out. Where's the car? I can't even see the car. There it is. Make sure the car's pointing in the right direction. Get in the car. Get ammo for the car. Die. Oh, I'm going to lose so many resources on this. I'll never financially recover. Wait. Plan. I've got nothing. That's all I had. Do I have any... Oh, yes. Come on. Build. We're bullets. We're bullets. Oh, we've got a long way to go. I don't know if we survive this. Hey, delicious rice balls. How you doing? Speedrunners also like backup cars. Well, you know what? I like backup cars too. I'm rather fond of the idea of a backup car right now. The minor problem is I don't have a backup car, which is kind of why I like the idea of it. Just run. We can probably outrun them, at least for a little bit. Maybe it'll get bored and go away. Maybe we can trap it on a cliff. Oh, we got some of them. I don't know which way I'm running right now. We don't have many bullets, and I'm also going the wrong direction. Okay, well, that's fine. We are out of bullets. Backup car and more ammo. Yeah. Well, I had backup ammo. It was in the car that exploded. Okay, this might be a very well be a case of, you know, save the last bullet for yourself. I can't even save the last bullet for myself. I've already used it. I can save the last grenade for myself, I suppose. It's going to be a little bit messier, but I guess it'll do the job. By the way, I just want to put this out there right now. What I have said does not condone or accept any sort of things like that. And I apologize if anyone does not take like that joke, because, you know, it's a pretty dark joke. I get it. Anyway, I just wanted to say that. This is not Seif thinks suicide okay. Seif does not think suicide is okay. If, you know, seek help if you need it. Anyway, we got into serious mode there because I was like, you know what, that's actually not okay. Oh, they got stuck. I think we make it home okay. I mean, sure, we've got a lot to run, but we'll make it. You know what? I feel like using the last grenade. Oh, I got stuck. It's alright. We'll make it home. And then we can plan what is going to be called a great expedition to get copper. Because we only have a few 10,000s of copper. Which sounds like a lot, but it's not. Okay, you know what? I'm going to beat this biter to death with my hands. Alright, good. So how far do we have to go? Not as far as I was going, so, you know, small blessings. And along the way, we'll get tin, quartz, lead, oil, coal, water. Water's probably not. The Copernicus? The Copernicus? So it's going to be... And then, of course, I need to have trains that go all the way there. So, oh, God, this is going to suck. And of course, I don't want to be flanked. Oh, God. Okay. So, here's the plan. Whatever we're making is irrelevant now. Weapons are the #1 thing that we must have. Lasers. Please don't tell me lasers need plastic. They need batteries. Okay. Lasers take copper. That's okay. Sometimes you gotta spend money to make money. I've got copper. Like, I've got 140,000 copper. It's okay. But I just want to make sure I can never really run out of it before it's too late. Landmines don't. But landmines are hardly an offensive weapon, are they? Are you the sort of person who goes engineer to play offensive? Sorry if that sounded really dismissive. I apologize. Lasers are also pretty good at sustaining themselves. Whatever happens, we still need to build this section. The copper is still going to be a little light. Speedrunners might disagree. Speedrunners disagree with a lot of the things I do, to be fair. That is going to be one hell of a push to get up there. Once we get up there, though, we're going to have a lot of resources for a lot of different things. And we do have a lot of sniper turrets, and we do have a lot of bullets. So what we could do is just go sniper crazy. Not a speedrun, you disagree with anything Seif does. That's fair. Isha doesn't even play Factorio, and she disagrees with a lot of things I do. Anyway, moving on. A lot of people disagree with a lot of things I do. With other runners, other streamers, other people on Discord, just a lot of people disagree. Panda also disagrees. Panda disagrees with everything I do, and that's fine. I don't always speedrun, but when I do, I disagree with Seif. Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, look, if I went and asked Panda, do you disagree with me? She'll probably say, yeah, I disagree with you. She doesn't even know what I'm talking about, but she'll... Sorry. What was that? Agree with me? General. Sometimes she disagrees with me. Panda sometimes disagrees with me. So there we have it. Told you she would. Oh, we're playing What the Shirt. I'm kind of sitting back today, so you can already kind of see the shirt, but let's still do it. Let's do What the Shirt. So, let's do it properly. What the Shirt. Today's shirt is kind of a weird one. It says 9 out of 10 rainbows are illiterate. And it's got a rainbow that can't read. Right? And I originally bought this shirt just because it was a really funny idea. Yeah, it was just a rainbow that couldn't read. And it was just like, it was a nonsensical statement to me. I was like, yeah, 9 out of 10 rainbows can't read. That makes sense. I didn't know of reading rainbow. It was just a funny shirt to me. 9 out of 10 rainbows can't read. I mean, yeah, it's kind of cool that 1 out of 10 can. Now is my book fair shirt? Yeah. But yeah, so that's today's shirt. 9 out of 10 rainbows can't read. As I said, I just thought it was a nonsensical thing to say. Because of course rainbows can't read. They're rainbows. You know, and I didn't ever really think about the fact that it could potentially be like saying gay people are stupid. I don't think anyone's ever looked at it and thought that, but I'm like, oh, geez, someone could think that, and that's not what I'm not about that, guys. But I'm always kind of worried that someone's going to be like, how dare you? What is wrong with you, Seif? And I'm like, it's not me, it's the rainbows. Okay, we can't really do blue signs until we have until we have oil. Which, to be fair, to get oil, we already have to start making the move. So I think what we're going to begin is the Great Copper Crusade. I think that is what the actual official name is going to be. Is it, everyone cool with the Great Copper Crusade? Actually, you know what? I wonder if this works. Gold is not a color. Okay. We are now yellow. It's the best I could be to being the Golden Emperor. Okay, we're beginning the Great Crusade. Nothing makes locals feel safe like someone saying Crusade. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. People always assume wrong. Like the time you peed yourself in the bathroom and people thought you splashed water on yourself while you're washing your hands. And that's when you get real close to them and just go, not what happened. They appreciate that. People appreciate the truth very close to them. Alright, it's time for a great crusade. This crusade is going to be a good one. Again, this is when I sort of got to put those things out there. Crusade's not necessarily the best thing. Not necessarily the best thing, yeah. Racial violence, not good. It's true. If anyone asks me how I feel about racial violence, I say, hey, I'm not a fan. I don't think it should be done. You know? So what do we actually need? Oh, good. So someone sort of took the same angle of that. I do like the idea that you thought that I was trying to make the locals feel safe. I'm really not. As far as I'm concerned, they're the bad guys. We probably don't need 50 sniper turrets. I do want some, but probably not 50. Be a bit much. Okay. I think this will suffice. Got lots of bullets. We've got grenades. We don't have grenades. We need grenades. Okay. Let us begin the crusade. The Great Crusade. It's not a real crusade if you're asking us there's too many sniper turrets. That's valid. Alright, so I don't think this crusade is going to finish today. But the point of a crusade, a great crusade, is the Great Copper Crusade is we're gonna go. We're going in our golden chariot. And we will eliminate everything behind us as well, simply because we must. Oh God, every time, I swear. Okay, we've set up a toolbar just for the Great Crusade. So our first target are these guys. And then, of course, we do need to figure out how to get a train all the way over there, and that's going to be a right pain, but that's okay. Okay, we're going to take that gun off because it keeps giving me my bullets, and I don't want the bullets. Don't give me the bullets. I don't want the bullets. Okay, so all we're going to do is turtle forwards and this should work. First victory! We used like... half-used rounds apparently do not come back, so we used about 25 rounds for that small minor victory. Not great. Not great. That's okay, because the next victory is also important, as that means we no longer have to go backwards for a little while. We can go forwards up until here. I don't think we need to go back that far for the gym situation. The Great Crusaders brought peace to this region. Oh, absolutely. Oh, looks like we've made some new friends. The translators are here to converse with us, who truly know our intentions. It is peace. Okay, we continue moving. Edge forwards. This is all about edging, okay? I understand people like that a lot. I don't really know what they're talking about when they say that, but... oh dear. Okay, but we are moving forwards. Are deaths happening? Yeah, I hope so. Demonetized again. What? We're edging forwards. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what your problem is. Yeah, they're all dead. They're dealt with. Okay. Another area has been cleansed. So wait, the whole Crusade talk is fine, but that's just too much? Is that what you're saying? Oh wait, remonetized. Hang on. You didn't say demonetized, you said monetized. Implying that they're like, go on, tell us more, Seif. Remonetized, fantastic. If I knew it was that easy, I would have made more jokes. I don't know what I'm talking about. Like I even know what I'm talking about. Alright. You guys look like you need a grenade. Okay, and with that, I think this region has been fully cleared. But we'll get the car and just double check to make sure there's no, like, sneaky little tricks sitting in the uranium. Like Tiberium worms. I'm aware uranium and Tiberium are different things, but Okay, this area is cleansed. Good. We'll go check the gold, make sure that's cleansed. Because, you know... No, you know what? I'm not going to say that. We're talking about a crusade. The last thing I need to do is continue making similar jokes. Remember, people, when you're doing a crusade, make sure it's only against bug creatures, like literal bug creatures. No sorts of fancy weasel words are okay. Okay? I don't want to hear any words about someone thought, you know, harming an individual is okay. Or a group. Yeah, I'm aware of weasels. Harming weasels probably not okay too, actually. I don't know. Weasel Stomping Day by Weird Al Yankovic made me feel things. It's hard to say for sure. It's tradition, so that makes it okay. Okay, but this region has been cleared. So we do have quite a bit of space to work with. We just need the copper. And honestly, once the copper's on the train line, I mean, then I'm really happy. Of course, we do need to build the train line, and that's going to take a little while. Hey. Hey. What do you think you're doing, huh? Huh? Trying to form a new base? None of that shit, thank you very much. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some sniper turrets up real quick. Now the point of these sniper turrets is just to make sure no one weasels their way through. I expect no weaseling, okay? Oh, speaking of weaseling, look at these guys, being absolute weasels. Possibly I don't know the difference between a biter and a weasel. I don't know. That should deal with most of them. Oh, Fraser, there has never been a better time for a war, Carl, let me tell you. How you doing? Okay. No weaseling's happening anymore. Good. Weaseling is over. Well, we do need to check up here. I think we're okay. We've still got 152 bullets left, which is adequate supplies for weaseling. Oh dear. The word weasel's lost all sense and logic now, by the way. As I'm sure it has for you too. Currently in Blenheim. Oh, awesome. What are you up to in Blenheim, I may ask? I haven't been to Christchurch in so long. I haven't been to Christchurch since it, like, before it fell over. I hope it's recovering. I'm sure it is. But I don't know. Probably also shouldn't be saying that Christchurch fell over. It implies something far funnier than it actually is. Nice. Well, I hope you enjoy your trip. If anyone's ever curious about what I mean with Christchurch there, so South Island tour for 2 weeks. Awesome. Sounds rad. So quite a few years ago, gosh, how long ago now? Like 15 years ago or so, there was a massive earthquake in a southern city of New Zealand, the city called Christchurch. And it was pretty bad. The entire city got really badly damaged. A lot of old historic buildings were destroyed. Um, You know, people came from all around, the engineers and medical teams came from around the world to help out. It was pretty rough for a little while. You know, it's the sort of thing you don't ever want to see happening in your country. But you know, happens. Not much you can do about it. We didn't really even know that there was a fault at that point, like a earthquake fault. There was also the Kaikoura earthquake. I don't know that one that well. Maybe I'm just like really blank, but I remember the Christchurch earthquake, but I don't really remember the Kaikoura one. I vaguely remember hearing of it, but oh dear. Okay, we lost one. Oh dear. Oh, they're mad. They're real mad. I am low health. Hold the line. Oh, that was the one. Oh, yeah, I do vaguely remember that one, actually. Okay, another turret should help. We lost a turret which probably had a lot of ammo in it, so that sucks. But there's nothing I can do about that. There's always casualties in a Great Crusade like this, and this time the casualty was ammo. Yeah, we're out of ammo. We gotta go. Crusading is over. Crusadant. You know, speaking of Crusadant, it's so weird that Crusader Kings is now on consoles. Like, good for players who haven't had a chance to play it, but so seems a weird game to put on console. But I am happy for like console players to be able to play it. But can you imagine playing Crusader Kings on a console, like using like a reticle instead of a mouse? Strange. As I said, would I rather, you know, have Crusader Kings available to people so they can play it? Of course. You got to destroy every bug here, because if you don't, they will just rebuild. And they must not rebuild. We cannot allow them to rebuild. Okay, the Golden Chariot. It has done well. And just make sure there's no bugs right at the end. Yep. Okay, so that is that. So we've got all this southern area freed from buggy infestations. The next one we need to go to, yeah. We're making some good progress. The first crusade is over. Next is my favorite crusade, which is, of course, the Children's Crusade. I say that not because it's a creepy thing to say, which on hindsight I kind of wish I hadn't said that, but the Children's Crusade is absolutely wild, and you should totally read about it. It's nuts. Where a bunch of children just were like, hey, we're gonna go save the Holy Land. And then they went to the water and were like, hey, we're gonna save the Holy Land. How is the waters gonna part? And then they were probably just taken by pirates. Like, it's nuts. I don't know if the Children's Crusades actually think it happened, or if it's just like a myth. It does seem a little bit Pied Piper of Hamelin, now that I'm mentioning it. And in Crusader Kings, of course, you know, the Children's Crusade can happen. And in a game that I was playing, the Children's Crusade actually took over Jerusalem, which, honestly, I mean, good job, I guess. I was confused. I mean, I guess no more than, you know, the holders of Jerusalem were that they were defeated by a band of children. I guess that's pretty confusing. Don't we have one of the finest armies in the world? Yes, but there were so many children. What were we supposed to do? I don't know, just stop them from winning? I don't know about that. I think I've got a screenshot somewhere on my like Steam list of just like Children's Crusade winning. I'm just like, what? Because, you know, that's an appropriate response when the Children's Crusade wins a crusade. Just a very loud what? Okay, we've got to rebuild our defenses. Here's a thought. Okay, sniper turret's doing well. How about sniper 2s? Nope, sniper 2s require blue science, which requires... Oh god, no, okay. Invar, possibly we could make if we tried. Steel, sure. Cobalt. I don't think Cobalt's really possible at this stage. Yeah, no, Cobalt's not possible at this stage. Oh, actually, you can turn copper into Cobalt. However, minor problem, we have no bloody... Well, we have copper, we just don't have enough of it that I'm happy. But really, the problem is me. It's a common issue, honestly. Oh man, when these trains get stuck, they're going to get stuck for hours. It's going to be great. Alright, let's keep going. Through every tree. The second Crusade is launched. Crusade 2 Electric Boogaloo. Also, I think we cut off our sulfur production, but it doesn't matter. We went the wrong way, that's okay. Going the wrong way is very common for Crusades. Honestly, that's true. Like the Crusade that wanted to like hang out Constantinople, and they said, "No, you're not hanging out here. You guys are just ruffians and thugs." They went, "If we won't let you, if you won't let us come in, then we're going to attack." They're like, "Don't do that. We're on the same side." And they're like, "Yeah, we're attacking." They attacked and lost, I believe, but Constantinople's defenses were weakened so much that it was able to be taken by actual army of actual enemies. I mean, I guess when someone's attacking you, I guess they're pretty actual enemies as it comes. But, you know. Weird crusading history. A bunch of idiots being idiots. Okay, what is the plan now? Well, we go up here. I think rather than fight through here, I don't think there's anything we really need here. Sure, I'd love huge patches of iron and all that, but it's not needed. So what we're going to do is fight here, clear this area, put some defenses here and make sure they don't sneak out. Put some defenses here. I mean, yeah, we're almost to the copper. How do I feel about leaving these? You know what? I feel like pretty good about leaving those just here for the moment. Two Crusade, two children. Yep, that's it. Hey, you guys planning something? You guys planning to explode and become bases? I will not have that. I think that's how the fighters become like bases. They explode like Zerg. You alright? Okay. Panda's dropping things. Alright. Gun turrets. Moving forwards. Gun turrets. Gun turrets. Now we defend. Or repair, rather. Okay, that looks like that base is more or less handled. Probably need to get those ones right at the end, but that's not too difficult. There we go. That was a good mission. I'm liking these sniper turrets. They're not the best, but hey, they're at least doing the job. It's far better than what I was trying to do at the start of the session, which was just run around in circles and hope that they, you know, the enemy die before I do. Which, you know, given the fact I died like 4 times in, what, 20 minutes, I don't think that quite did what I wanted it to do. Okay, so we're going to put some sniper turrets here. We don't need a lot of ammo for them, just 3 ammo each. Just so that way, if anything tries to sneak out that side, it doesn't. Okay, anything up here that we need to be worried about? I mean, I ran into a cliff, but that doesn't count. I think we'll put some defenses on the south there. I think we'll clear out the west. Not necessarily because I care about what's there, but because I think might as well. Let's clear out the west first. That's probably the smart thing to do. Let's first just lure some bugs over, get them with grenades. Okay, here we go. Okay, we start repairing. Death is happening. Oh, spitters. Okay, we've clearly advanced up in the world. That's always exciting. Hold the line. Move forwards. Ah, it looks like they had formed another base. Well, that's good that we're dealing with this heathenous enclave. Enclave is a good word. I don't feel like it gets used enough. Ow, I'm sending acid. Don't stand in acid. That's what they always tell you. What my parents always told me. They said, Seif, sometimes in life you want to do some things. And you can do them. You can do them all. Just don't stand in acid. And then you know what I did? I immediately stood in acid to defy my parents. Wasn't my smartest idea, obviously, but, you know, sometimes you gotta defy your parents. And if you're standing in acid is the way you do it, then stand in acid you should. Anyway. The scar's never really healed. I think it's only a little base. Oh. We're just gonna keep doing the research. There's no reason not to. And that should be... It was only a small base, so yeah, it died pretty quickly. Sort of some acid there as well, just to define my parents further. That's what the Children's Crusade is all about, defying your parents. Okay, seems safe in that lead mine, which I am actually pretty excited to have that lead mine. Once we get all these trains going, it should actually be really easy to build stuff. Hopefully. There's a bold claim there that hopefully it's not really that big a deal. Oh, oh, whoa, 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 hello, hello. I didn't know you guys lived here. Sorry, I didn't get you a change of address forms. I got the change of address form now, because they're going to hell. And that's the oil field. It is now empty. Good. So we've got an oil field. Well, we've got 2 oil fields cleared out now. That's pretty good. They're both kind of bit rubbish, but that's okay. You know, I'd rather have two rubbish oil fields than 1 rubbish oil field. Or, of course, the worst alternative, which is no oil field whatsoever. That's a fate worse than death. It also appears I have driven the wrong side of this cliff. Making some decent progress, though. I thought this would take a lot longer than it's actually taken. I mean, it's taken a while, I won't lie, but if we can finish these 4 or so bases off, then we have the copper, and then we can spend a lot of the next session building. The oil fields define the appearance as hard as they can. Absolutely, so they should. Standard acid. I guess oil fields turn into acid, which is the most defiant. My parents never told me don't be acid. Maybe they should have. Because, you know, I later in life chose to be acid. Yeah, okay, so check north real quick. Actually, no, check north later. Check north after, but just in case something sneaks in there, I don't want to really set up a barricade right now. God, grenades are good. Oh, that's right, they've got biters now. Spitters, rather. Oh dear. Gotta heal my things, otherwise they will drop. I'll lose my ammo. And I don't want to lose my ammo. Which I don't feel is like necessarily a novel statement. Okay. I reckon those will finish the job. Make sure there's nothing up here. I think it's just water up here, or is it lithia water? This is groundwater. I'll take groundwater, I suppose. Where's the lithia water? Yeah, okay, we'll just keep doing research. I'm not really hugely fussed. Where's the lithia water? I know it's not relevant because I didn't really want it right now, but where was it? I must have not actually discovered it. Lithium water might not be a problem though. There's a bunch of resources I haven't found yet, so... Oh yeah, I should probably take my turrets back. What I might do in those groundwater places is actually have power plants set up. And have coal brought to them. Oh, the car took the bullets. That's cute. I don't remember asking you to do that car, but... Oh, goodness. Oh dear. Well, we lost some bullets. Thankfully, I don't think we lost a lot of bullets, but we did lose some. Oh, there's only 2 more bases to go. Hell yes. And then we've got to build like a heckin' long... Oh, still one left? Okay, well, you know what? I'll deal with you. You get the grenade treatment. Kinda wish I hadn't done that, because you do not die quickly with the grenade treatment. Oh, come on. Oh, come on! There we go. He was just having a bit of a laugh, he was! Having a bit of a giggle. Alright, just a reminder to everyone that I will be streaming today. It's not... Oh, not... I'll be streaming today, yeah, like right now. Congratulations, you found the secret stream. It's the stream you're watching. No, let's try that again. Tomorrow I'll be streaming Power Wash Simulator. Why Power Wash Simulator? Because I cause such a mess in these games. It's only fair that occasionally I... Oh, stop! Seriously, I'm trying to sell myself for once. In a non-weird way. Yeah, so why Power Wash Simulator? Because usually I make a right mess of these games, and I think it'd be nice to actually do something that's a bit cleansing. I don't know if we actually have the firepower for this right now. So be sure to be there for that if you would like to watch the Power Wash Simulator, or if you just want to hang out with me, that's cool too. Okay, there are... that was real bad. The good news is... I don't really have good news. They repelled our invasion. And I don't know where my car is. Oh shit, it's up there. But yeah, so I'll be streaming Power Wash Simulator tomorrow, so be sure to join me for that if you want. Otherwise, you don't have to. It's a bit of an April Fool's thing. But as April Fool's jokes go, I don't really like the April Fool's joke of, ha ha, I'm doing a dumb thing. It reminds me of people like making comedy video games. No, I haven't. Well, it's not that I haven't figured out, I don't care. I don't like, you know, with like comedy games, they're like, man, and how annoying is this side quest? It's like a fetch quest. God, that's so annoying. And it's like, congratulations, by making a joke of a fetch quest, you made a fetch quest. That's not a joke. You're just literally doing the thing now and just pointing out that you're actively being annoying. And I was like, that's not fun. So I don't want to do that. Because there was some suggestions of me playing Fortnite. And it's like, I don't play Fortnite. Like, all I'd be doing is making a mockery of someone's favorite game, and I don't want to do that. I mean, I already make enough of a mockery of Factorio, which is a few people's favorite game, and yeah. I mean, I always do love, like, checking out what is happening on April Fools, because there's some good jokes. 2 Crusade, 2 Copper. Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't succeed. They repelled us. Okay, well, Wes, I actually don't care. Anyway, but yeah, anyway, so yeah, just playing a chill game. There's gonna be a lot of streaming this weekend actually from me. Because normally I don't stream on Fridays, but because I will be streaming, um, yeah. I mean, hell, man, where's people can like what they like. It's you don't need to mock them for it, okay? I like a lot of shit games, and that's absolutely fine. We should start tomorrow with 30 minutes of Fortnite and go with the plan. I don't know anything about Fortnite. It wouldn't. I don't know if. Like, no, I don't want to. Like, I know what you're saying, but again, I just don't want to like make fun of someone's favorite game as a joke. Like, yeah. I mean, I like the fact one of the huge things I love about video gaming these days is there's so much variety and stuff, and I just don't want to go around and be like, "Ha ha, I'm playing your game but badly" because I don't care. I want to stream. I want to stream stuff that makes me happy, right? I want to stream stuff that I endorse, that I like playing. Um, and it's the same thing. Like I generally like to talk about things that I like playing. I don't want to be like the rage gamer who goes, "Oh, I hate this game." I know it's not necessarily a thing. I'm sure some people still do that, but I don't want to be that guy. I want to be the guy that endorses things that they love. And yeah, so that's why I don't really want to. And there is a thing where you can endorse a game by just playing it, even if you're saying it's bad, or even if you say you don't like it, you're still endorsing it. And I mean, look, enough people endorse Fortnite. That's cool for them, you know. I am legitimately happy they're playing a game that they like, and I don't need to like it. They've got their game. Speaking of games that I am looking forward to, hold up. Did those gold box RPGs come out today? Did I play Eye of the Beholder? I'd love to play Eye of the Beholder. Did it come out today? It's not out yet. They are out. How much were they charging for Eye of the Beholder? $10. Hell yeah. What was the second collection? Uh, sorry guys, I've just gotten completely distracted. Collection 1 is Eye of the Beholder. Collection 2. What's collection 2? Collection 2. Oh, that's Secret of the Silver Blades. Curse of the Azure Bonds. Pools of Darkness, Pools of Radiance. Yeah, that's a good collection. 3, Menzo Brandon. Meh. Ravenloft. Meh. Dark Sun's good. Uh, the Kryn series. I always loved the Kryn series. Okay. There's some good stuff in there. Well, I know what I'm going to be doing after the stream. I'm going to be checking out Eye of the Beholder. I remember that game used to be very difficult. You got to save a lot. But maybe it's just because you got to dance a lot. You got to okay. Let me explain Eye of the Beholder for you if you don't know it. Have you played Legend of Grimrock? Okay, Eye of the Beholder is that. It's not, uh, but it is. Like it's a bit different. It's like got a D&D trapping to it, but it's the same. You're looking forward. You got a team of people. You move left. You move right. You click on the weapon to make the attack. I don't think that's the thing you do in Grimrock. I don't remember. Um, Grimrock was like a return to the Eye of the Beholder type games, and they were very good. Also, the most important thing about Eye of the Beholder is that when I was a child, my dad would play it, right? And when my dad played Eye of the Beholder, I was absolutely enamored by the Beholder. Like I loved beholders. I would draw beholders as a child like all the time. I wasn't good at drawing beholders, but I was drawing them constantly. I made up my own variants of beholders. I don't know why, but I did. and to this day, I just absolutely adore beholders. They are absolutely shitty monsters. I've never actually fought a beholder in pen and paper RPG. Like one day I'd like to. That's like one of my aspirations. One day I'd like to fight a beholder in a pen and paper RPG. Um, um, but I've never had a chance to. I've, you know, roleplay, like there's been beholders around, and I don't go this way. Wrong maze. That's the fun of the maze. When you're driving around, you can go the wrong way. But I loved beholders. They were so cool. And Eye of the Beholder 2, there was a floor full of beholders. Like, hell yeah. And Wes, you're saying about the second collection, I played a lot of Secret of Silver Blades. I never finished it. But I played a lot of it. I played a lot of the Kryn games as well, because at the time I was absolutely enraptured by the Dragonlance books. Like, I loved them so much. I don't know if you can see it behind me. No. Oh wait, yes, I've got a Dragonlance campaign book from 3rd edition behind me. I don't know if you can see it very, well, you can't see it very well. Hang on, let me just... I want to show it off a little bit without having to stand up. So, if you look, there's my books there, and that one right there. I don't know, I pulled back. That one right there, the blue one, that is a Dragonlance book. I've never used a single thing from it. I bought it because it was Dragonlance, and then I started flicking through it and realized it was all 5th Age Dragonlance stuff, and I'm like, but I don't like 5th Age stuff. I wanted like War of the Lance. But you know, I love Dragonlance, and I don't really know why. I just always did. I mean, it was, you know, classic. There is the bad guys. There is the good guys. There's heroes. There's villains. There's, you know, it's just the classic RPG tropes, and I liked it. I don't think I need to rationalize any further than that, honestly. Oh yeah, no, they're getting bigger biters now. I don't know how long we... Ah, that's the problem, actually. Not necessarily that... The problem is not just the fact that they are strong, it's the fact they're actually getting bigger. Beholders are silly to fight. Yeah, but I can't help but imagine by the time I'm going to fight a beholder in a game, I may not know what a beholder is in character. And so, you know, how do you fight something you don't know about? Like, I'm very much like a role player in those games. Like, God, I lost so much ammo in this attack. So, one more to go, but we did use most of our ammo for this one. Like, there were casualties. Ooh. How much ammo do I even have left? Anything? I got 30 rounds out of 200 left. And the next one is probably the biggest one I've had to encounter so far. Well, you know what? I think what we do... We need cliff explosives, which I don't think we carry with us right now. Okay, I don't think we worry about it right now. I think what we do is we place up some defenses. That's fine. Let's just keep researching. Gold. Yeah, we need gold. And we've got the gold resource available. So that's nice. I mean, I guess I fought a beholder in, like, Baldur's Gate 2. That was fun. A region on the Underdark with just shit tons of beholders. Man, that sucked. But I mean, you know, Neverwinter Nights, where Hordes of the Underdark, you were strong at that point, so it didn't really matter too much. But still, you don't want to fight just rooms of beholders. It's tough going. Well, you know what? I think I might even think about calling it this here. How did I even get in here? Like some little artifacts. Do they have like the other alien artifacts, or is that... Do you have the green ones and the other colored ones? Okay. Are they used for anything much? Yeah, I guess, but it's probably okay. Oh, where's my car? It's down there. Alright, so the third Crusade wasn't really much better than the end of the second Crusade. We at least got through one more, and if we can fight through that last one, I mean, it's going to be hell to move on, but we're going to get a lot of weapons research soon afterwards. And then we should be okay. If we can get plasma turrets, that would be good. What do plasma turrets need? Plasma, probably. They need steel batteries, so they need basic electric boards and batteries. So we've got access to oil now, so that shouldn't be too difficult. It's just a bit of a pain. Oil's there. Yeah, and then the energy weapons will probably push forward, and with lasers, yeah, it'll be okay. Did we get a coal thing? We've got 3.5 million coal. We do have access to uranium. I don't know if we don't have... it'll be good. I don't know. So we didn't really make a lot of progress today, but we know where we want to go next, and so maybe that's the real big deal. You know, I know which way do I want to advance. And we started making the thing for electric circuits. We're not going to finish it just yet, but we will finish it later. I feel like... right. I feel like this field may not ever be used. I don't really know what to do with this field. Real friends with the children whose feet we put into acid along the way. Well, you know, hard to find children are, isn't it? I mean, what, do we just mine this at some point just to get it out of the way? Maybe. Put it in boxes. Maybe at some point make a train to come and take the stuff away. Possibly. I'm really going to enjoy walking over these when trains are active. Like, I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to die so often. And I will die so often because I know who I am and how well I deal with train tracks. Also, I have a funny feeling we haven't been making sulfur for a while because I think that line got cut while I was building. So, a bit of a damn shame, but that's alright. We got stone. I don't know if I care about that. We've got three patches of iron. We got two patches of iron. But one's 13 million, and so maybe 13 million iron is sufficient. Maybe we shouldn't be bitching about that. There's 13 million of iron is pretty good. And thankfully yellow science has a lot to go with, so while we've just been derping around, we have actually been researching, so we have been progressing. So we have that for us. We've got tin, we've got what, 2 or 3 tin? 3 tin. I always wonder if we don't build circuits down here, if we build the over here closer to the... I mean, we've got the space right here, right? And we're building the trains up there, so... What are we going to do with that tin? What are we going to do with that tin? What is tin used for? Tin plate. It's used for making bronze, making gunmetal, making solder, making solder. Tin copper wire, I think, is actually going to be relevant. So, okay, so we do need a lot of tin. Okay, well that's good. Tin copper wire is used for quite a few things. Okay, so we do need tin. That's alright. Well, anyway, with that, I am done for today. So thank you everyone very much for watching, as always. If you have enjoyed today and you're currently not following, please do consider giving a follow. I would really appreciate it. Otherwise, if you are watching and you are following, thank you very much. It's appreciated as always. If you're watching on YouTube, hey look, thanks. I don't usually address you guys, but I appreciate you guys being here all the same. It's appreciated.
Butt kicking, for goodness!
And thank you for following Splee. I like your name. So what else is there? Well, as I mentioned, all these videos are put up on YouTube at youtube.com/SeiferKatt. And that's where you can witness episode 1 of this, when it's up, which is not up yet, and all this other Factorio content, such as C-Block, space exploration, and a time where I thought all the things should be on one belt in a big sushi belt. I just finished that. It's a bit of a trauma thing, but hey, that's okay. Also, on this channel, I will, as I said, be playing Power Wash Simulator tomorrow, so be there for me simulating some power washing. And Saturday, of course, I'll be back to Factorio, and Sunday I will be doing some Hollow Knight. So be sure to be there if you're interested in any of that. Of course, if you can't make it, don't worry, it's all on YouTube, so you never really miss a thing if you want to watch it. You can also join the Discord if you do so wish. That is the best way to get in touch with me outside of my normal streaming time. There's the link. You can also find the link below if you're on YouTube, so, you know, you can be part of the conversation too. Don't you worry. We're here for you. It's pretty quiet over there, but, you know, you're welcome to pop in, see what's going on, and if you don't like it, you can always leave. Yeah, I'm not forcing anyone to stay anywhere they don't want to be. I do that sometimes. I go to a Discord, I go, you know what? I don't know about this, and I leave. It's fine. People do what they want. What else? So you can also subscribe to me if you do so wish. Do not feel like you have to, but you know, I appreciate it. Any support counts. There's a donation link below. If you want to click on it, don't feel like you have to. I'm going to keep playing Factorio or whatever. So yeah, just do what you want. You know, I'm chill. You be chill. Let's just all be chill, okay? Just relax. Shit. What else? Have I missed something? Have I missed something? Oh yeah, so we've got some new icons coming for followers. They're not quite done yet, but they'll probably be done in the next week or so. So look forward to those. And as soon as they're done, I will be talking about them in the Discord. And look, I mean, then you'll see them on the channel, so that's fine too. And with that, I am done for today. So thank you everyone very much for being here. I appreciate it as always. You spending your time with me. It makes my time a little bit more fun. And so thank you. And with that, I'm out. So take care and I'll see you next time.